So how's it going, eh? I'm at, well, you tell me where you think I am. We'll play that game for a little bit. It's Friday night and we're on the strip. I was gonna go downtown, but I didn't want to feel like it. The weather's been kind of weird lately. I gotta wear the hooded sweatshirt and all that good stuff. And I don't even have I got an Old Navy one from this is nearly 20 years old. It's just forever old. I did become a customer here, and I bought a medium decaf Starbucks Americano, and I had to purchase a small water. So we'll play the game of how much did this cost as soon as we get some people in the chats. What an utter disaster this is. Let's see, how did I uncensor, unfiltered and uncensored? That should get them in. Go Dodgers. Yeah, the Blue Jays are not going to win the series, I don't think. I don't watch baseball. I could care less. But it looks like the Mariners have got them. So we'll see how it is. And of course, we're going to have some fun tonight. Wow. They're pushing apps into my suggestions for nearby, showing Dunkin' Donuts powered by DoorDash. There's no reason why it's showing me this. That's my wife. I don't know why it's showing me that. That's kind of creepy. Good day. How's it going there, Esto? Where do you think I am? Tell me. I'm in a casino on the strip. No, not Planet Hollywood. Happy Friday. Golden Knights won last night. They shouldn't have won that game. They didn't deserve to win that game. Golden Knights have some serious goaltending problems. Indicated by who they just signed. It's not the Miracle Mile shops. Esto has it. We're in Harrah's. And I went to the most expensive Starbucks on the entire Las Vegas Strip, which is at Harrah's. You wouldn't think it. It's less money to go to any other place in the city. I bought coffee at the Venetian for less money. But an Americano decaf plus a water. Question is, what do you think these were worth? Tell me what you think these cost. What do you think these cost? These two things. Give me an idea, total amount. You don't have to, you know, just let me know what you think they were worth. Hi, what's up from Wisconsin? 12. You're over. I didn't tip. I usually tip, but I couldn't even bring myself to do it. $8, $20, $8, not $8, not $14, not $9, not $11. We're very close though. What's up, Kool-Aid man? $6.56. Are you kidding me? What do you think this is? You think this is McAllen, Texas? $10.50? Wow, that's very close. $9.58. $10. We'll just give it to Velvet Dog. This cost me $10.02. $10.02. And did you want to know something? I'm going to tell you a secret. We're going to have inflation come back next year. They're already talking about printing money. I swear to you, they really are. They're talking about printing money already. Can you believe it? Jerome Powell was talking about it this week, turning on the money printers again. Like, we don't have that same problem. Inflation's going to get worse, bro. I'm telling you. So let me copy this link and send it to some peoples out there. I'm going to send it to the wife. I'm going to send it to my friend and mentor, and we'll see here. American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, and the levee was dry. Good old boys drinking bourbon. There's going to be 3 rate cuts, and they're going to print money like freaking crazy. And everything you know is going to be more expensive. And the price of real estate's going to go up. The price of equities are going to go up. The price of gold is going to go up. The price of Bitcoin is going to go up. The price of everything is going to go up. And you're going to be sitting here going, what do I do about this? I don't know. Make money. Trade the markets. I am in stock market long term. You're going to see a lot of violent downturns coming up. I figured if I bought something, they can't tell me that I'm not allowed to be here. You know? So, I don't know, man. Yeah, we're in the same boat in Canada. Canada has a much better interest rate right now, though. But you guys have problems with the only jobs that get created are government jobs, and it's a bit of an issue. 60,000 government jobs. All right, 40,000 jobs created in Canada. 60,000. 60,000 jobs created in Canada. 40,000 of them were created by the federal government. The rest of the jobs were created by British Columbia, Alberta, and I think Manitoba. And those are private sector jobs. Gonna see more AI technology in Vegas casinos in the future given the economic situation? Of course. Of course, you know it, baby. I don't need your Wi-Fi, Harris. I have my own thing. Let's see what I got on the charts. Let's look at the charts today. Let's see what the charts look like. I haven't looked at the charts. Well, I traded this morning, actually. I lied to you. I did trade this morning. I did pretty good this morning. Let's see here. What did I do this morning? Oh, heavens. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves some snacks. Yeah, this morning I did $900. This was my trades this morning. They were very short trades. I gotta show you, I have two charts. One's easier to see. So I did two trades for 907 today. What did you guys do today? I went and I bought when it went up at first, and then I bought when it went down, and then I walked away, and that took me a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That took me a total of 10 minutes to make $907. What did you guys do today, this morning? Did you do anything? You traded the QQQ? That's what that is. That's NASDAQ. Barron Trump made $130 million on Bitcoin because of his dad's tweet. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. I keep telling you guys, get into that stuff. You know, learn how to do it with other people's money for the most part. You traded Palantir today. Cool. One of my students, look at one of my students. Look what he did. He did this. Look at that. So I did this video. What did I do this video on? It was called... Oh, it's called Your Perfect Setup. So I did this video called Your Perfect Setup in my course, right? And I was telling them about what to look for when all of the things come together and converge. And I said, that's your perfect entry, and go into it. And one of my students sent me this. He said it was $1,100. Then he's like, oh man, I screwed up. It was only $1,013. I'm like, what are you talking about? And that was going down. See how it's going down? It went down and he made that money. And he stayed in it because he knew when to get out. That's ballin'. I'm so happy for him. That was like inspirational, yo. One of my students making that much money. And he's only 3 weeks in. And so I made that. Yeah, how old were you when you made your first million? I don't have $1 million, bro. Not even. Steve, what are you still doing in Vegas? If you're that good, would you be in Wall Street making millions? Why would you need to move to Wall Street? You can make money sitting in your living room. Yeah, I mean, you can make money. Why would you leave your house? Why would you uproot your family and go to New York City of all places? Oh God, it's going to be a socialist hellscape soon. They're gonna elect a socialist as mayor who will drive everybody out of New York City. Yeah, I sell a course on trading. I absolutely do. Yeah, it's actually I self-sponsor. So like with some of these YouTubers, it's hard to figure out if they're on the take from the casinos because they'll be like, everything is so good in Vegas. If silver and gold went down, you can buy that. You can actually make money on silver and gold going down. But you know, whatever, you do you. I don't care. But I'm not bought by the casinos. So that's the thing. You can't. What did gold do today? I haven't even looked at a chart for gold in like a million years. That's not true. I traded gold the other night. I made $500 in a few seconds. Gold went. Oh my gosh. Look at this, man. Oh man, I gotta focus more on gold. Look at this right here. Let me show you something cool. Why would you dump gold? I don't want to hold gold. I don't hold anything. But look at this right here. This is totally rad. Look, check this out. See this? Do you see where this red line curves up right here, and then you can see right here, particularly here, it bounces off this blue line and it shoots up? That's where you enter because that's the 200. And if you entered right there to there, that's like $1,000 on gold right there. And I can show you guys why that's like that. But anyways, there you go. I wouldn't leave Vegas to go to Wall Street. That makes 0 sense whatsoever. I have a trading course so that way you know that I'm not on the take. Why do you not buy it? Because if you trade it on a futures chart, there's less tax implications than holding something, and you can get in and out, and you can make $1,000 on gold futures or on silver futures in just a few minutes. You know, quants. It sounds like a LMFAO song. Quants. Price of gold has skyrocketed. This is just a futures chart, dog. I mean, why would you do? Look, here's another one right here. Here's a perfect entry right here. You want to trade gold? You want to do it without having to buy gold? You want to do it without having to spend your own money? Here, take a look at this chart right here. See this bar that shoots off of this white line and it just continues to go down. I don't even know what that's worth. Let me see if I can find some drawing tools and I can actually tell you. Let's see here, patterns, forecasting. Let's see here, price range. So if you went from here to here, I don't even know what gold trades at. It's like it's like $1,600 on that trade right there. So you can make $1,600 just right there, knowing that that's that little line and that little white line goes down, and you just get in real fast until it gets to this white line, the point of control. So there you go. Yeah, the Josephs doesn't like the real world. He just wants to see boobies. Anyways, here's the deal. Are you good at trading futures? Have you had lots of success? Yeah, I've been doing it for 2 years. If you guys want to know what I'm doing on those charts that you guys can maybe get in and out, maybe make some money for yourself possibly. I don't trade people. I don't tell people they're going to make $10,000 a week. I say realistically, you can make 50 bucks here, 100 bucks there every day. Realistically possible. And you don't use your own money. You use very little of your own money. You're not investing thousands of dollars. You're using prop firms. If that sounds interesting to you, I do this to sponsor my own streams, so that way there's no donations. You know, I don't hustle you for super chats. The casinos don't pay me. I don't have sponsors. If you're on TV, scan this code on your TV right now, and go to my website, 1kaday.diy, and then just put in the code LS9. So you guys can scan, or you can go to 1kaday.diy. LS9 is the code. You'll get it for 90% off. You'll own it for life. It's $199, and then that way I don't have to take sponsorships, and we can do all this stuff and be as critical as anybody. It's yeah. If it's easy in a bull market, how come so many people haven't done it? So go to 1kaday.diy. I only got 10 spots, and I do that just on these streams. Scan the QR code if you guys want to go there on your phone. And type in the code LS9. The first 10 people get in and own it for life for $199. It's 90% off. They allow me to do 10, and I'm putting the price up sometime in the next week or two, I guess. That's what they tell me. So there you go. So yeah, LS9, first 10 only. And I have some students that are seeing tons of success. So there you go. All right. And I love you guys. I'll put that directly into the chat, and you guys can do it if you want to do it. And I'll shout you out on the stream if you buy into the course. I promise you that. So let's put in the URL, code LS9. The guy from KISS died, huh? Did you guys see that? That's sad, man. Let's see here. If you're selling the course for $200 and your free preview videos don't find... Oh, they do work, Hardly Quinn. Yeah, it's just that you're probably using Firefox. If you use Firefox, yeah, you're missing most of the internet. Firefox is how would I say it nicely? If you can't see the videos, you're probably using Firefox. Firefox is bullshit, or as Arnold would say, it's bullshit, stupid, don't use Firefox. Firefox is trash. They have security settings and you can't view videos on Teachable. It's a giant platform. So, you know, get with the times and use Chromium. That's what it is. Yeah, Ace Frehley died. That is so sad, man. So there you go. And we'll talk about the course a few more times tonight. If you have questions, let me know. It works for people in the UK. It works for people in Canada. It works for people everywhere except for like Africa or something. I don't know. Somebody had a question who said if they're going to keep cutting interest rates, wouldn't that keep fueling the stock market? It will. Of course it will. Absolutely. But every day the stock market goes up, it corrects. So the trick of futures trading is you make money going up and you make money going down. So it doesn't matter what the markets do. You're not taking $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 if you're using prop firms to trade. They're known for closing your account. No, they're not vid swaps. Apex is terrible though. Apex is the worst. TopStep is a great firm. I recommend TopStep. They've been around 14 years. They're on the Inc. 5,000 fastest growing companies in America list. That's one where they have to actually see your financials. Great company, yeah. I've been doing the course for weeks. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop doing the course, Rob. It helps me do the videos full time, bro. It is what it is. So you can either buy it or you don't buy it. I could give two shits. If you buy it, you're one of my students. You get a special email. I had one guy today, he's like, wow, I can't believe you responded so fast. I'm like, yeah, my students are like my text line. My email is my text. I get an email, I'm on my scooter, I stop, I respond to the email. I help people. Dude, I'm here. This is what I do. I'm doing great shorts, yeah. I'm not a swing trader, no. I'm a short-term scalper. It's a difference, and I cover that in the course. And, you know, look, go and check it out. You think it's good, you think it's good. You think it's bad, you think it's bad, whatever. Let's see here. Ace Frehley died, yeah. The black shirts were sexy. Thank you, Keaton. I didn't hide you. Now I can't. Now it's giving me an error. Look, see, this is how YouTube is so stupid. It thinks that comment that says the black shirts were sexy was bad. I don't know. It's not a bad comment, it's a bad system. So, are you gonna do something with your life, or are you gonna bitch and moan while the billionaires make money? I don't know what to tell you. And then what you could do is you could take the extra money you make, possibly making, I don't guarantee anybody. What's a props firm's percentage made from a trade? Props all act differently. I know for TopStep, the first $10,000 you actually can cash out of an account is completely yours. And then at a point in the future, they call you up to what's called live, and they have like a 90-10 split where you keep 90%, they take 10. You know, they have broker's fees and stuff because the CME has them. Last week you said you sold 300 courses in only 3 weeks. I don't know why you're asking me about my income, Orchid Thief. That's very rude. Also, I don't think you understand how business works. Do you think Starbucks sells me this for $8.95 and makes $8.95? Or do you think that, you know, there's a percentage of the money that they make? I mean, why don't you like put your big boy hat on and think like a big boy? I'm gonna change the this title of this video. Prop firms are great, bro. Like, if you don't use them, that's fine. Look, if you're gonna be, quite frankly, it's losers who say, oh, this is a scam, this doesn't work. Yeah, well, if it's a scam and it doesn't work, how come you never even tried it, bro? Okay, Vegas Live. I'm changing the. Yeah, we got to use that stupid, oh, Vegas is dead angle. If I don't, then nobody watches. So give me a second while I change this. Oh my gosh, you're killing me, Smalls. All right, that's fine. Eric is doing the course. If you're new to trade, oh, okay. Yeah, Full Tilt is right. Use reputable companies. Use reputable sources, that's for sure. Absolutely, brother. You got to use somebody who's got a good pedigree and who's not going to, you know, disappear. When is the course going up? Rob, the course is up, dude. The course is up, brother. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't understand why you think the course isn't up. Totally is. Course has been up, man. Yeah, man, I posted up a 20-minute video today, 20-minute video yesterday, 20-minute video the day before, 25-minute video the day before. I forgot the hey guys. Thank you, Dizio. I appreciate you. Who is they that dictates how many discounts you can offer? It's the platform. I'm just going to ignore Orchid Thief because Orchid Thief is a negative Nelly that's going to try to tear other people down. Don't have anything fun around Orchid Thief. He's a person that hates Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Bill Gates and Donald Trump because they have more than him. How dare they? Looking forward to another night of streaming. Yeah, there you go. Rob Reed, the price of the course is $199 if you do it right now. And then if I have to increase the price, I have to increase the price. I'm allowed to do 10 every time that I bring people in because the course is going up day by day. We already have a ton of content up. How much content do we have? I'll show you guys. Let me see here. For some reason, so just to give you an idea of what it is, for some reason all my shortcuts on my iPhone stopped working and it's pissing me off to no end. Yeah, so like for example, right? You're like, somebody said your preview doesn't work, you asshole. Like you're telling me that my videos don't work, but the problem is my videos work fine if you're on a modern day phone. If you're using Firefox, then you suck, I guess. But anyways, that's what it is. And we have a ton of content on the course, man. Look, this is all the modules. We have an introduction. These are all the times of the videos, and then we get into it. 7-minute lessons, 11-minute, 15 minutes, 18 minutes, 18 minutes. Let's see here. And then we get even more stuff going on here. Yeah, 22 minutes, 14, 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 8 minutes, 22 minutes, 18 minutes. It's a full course, man. 20 minutes, 22 minutes, 20 minutes. Well, I mean, because somebody came in and criticized me. And everybody who criticizes me is using a Firefox, which doesn't have a lot of support and has weird security settings. To the point where the platform and the help files for teachable.com, which is a huge platform, it's got hundreds of thousands of people doing courses on it. You would think if the platform was bad, nobody would use it, but it's just the Firefox users, man. I had one guy, I had to help him install Chrome. I told him to use Chromium. If you don't like Google Chrome, use Chromium. It's open source, it's free. I can watch videos on my flip phone. Yeah, if you're on a flip phone, you might be out of luck. Sorry about that, Chuck. I don't know what to tell you there, Sally. I don't know what to tell you there, Michael. If it's not working, it's not working. Sing us the song, yeah, the piano man. Sing us. And if you guys do, I'll call you out and give you congratulations. You're on the live stream with your first initial. So it's not that it's cold out, but it's been windy today. So I am wearing the hooded sweatshirt just as a make sure that I'm not freezing and stuff like that. Sing us the song tonight. So we got F1 pretty much well ingrained. I don't really tell people where I'm going to walk. We just kind of walk. We do our thing. We'll probably go to the link though. I like the link. Link's good to me. Yeah, this is like my 20-year-old Old Navy. I had to pull out. It's gotten relatively chilly at night. and I kind of monkeyed around with some settings in my phone. So hopefully my phone, because I didn't know this, but iPhone was managing my battery in a very aggressive way out of the box, like out of the default settings. So what it was doing was it was trying really, really hard to make sure that my battery was not being overworked. And I don't care if my battery is being overworked. But by doing that, it might be shutting down my modem or throttling things. And so I switched all that around. Firefox and AOL dial-up. Oh man, yeah, Netscape Navigator. Then you had Netscape Communicator, which was the one that had the email client built into it back in the day. Hardly Quinn, you know why I don't put the entire course up online all at once? Because if I do that, then I have to charge full price for it. So you can buy it when it's $2,000 down the line. Trust me, it's worth every penny. you know, if you just did the course and you're like my student, I'm just gonna flash it again because I feel like I'm being defensive. The guy made $1,100 on a single trade. I mean, $1,100 on a single trade, and he's 3 weeks into the course. Why can't you do that? But if you want to buy it later, you can buy it later. That's fine. Yeah, we're in winter time, man. So it gets dark around 6:30ish. Right now it's 7:07. So yeah. Yippers, it certainly does. Boom, boom. I want to do something else too. I brought a camera with me today. You know what? Let's do that now. Hey. Well, anyways. Probably you guys mostly. Well, anybody on Patreon here? Say yes in the chat if you're on our Patreon. Is anybody here on our Patreon? Can you say yes in the chat if you're on the Patreon? Because I want to show you something cool. I'm going to do this for my Patreon people tonight because I owe them some content. Anybody on Patreon here? Oh, Rich is on Patreon. Cool. So here's what I'm going to do. So I got this here last week. I told you guys about it. Vegas doesn't need huge foot traffic when the gambling is up. Eventually that ends, and eventually we run out of big money gamblers. So I have my little kit. I don't remember what came in this, some cheap ass product, but I used a razor. I used a box cutter to make it into a little perfectly fit kit for an Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and an Insta360 Go Ultra. So what I want to do tonight is be a total nerd and make something cool for my Patreon people that I'll upload this weekend. So here's what we're gonna do. So here's how this goes. So this looks like an action cam. Everybody's seen one of those before, right? But what actually it really is it comes, see, that's the camera, see it? So we have a clip. I'm gonna clip it on my hat right now. And I'm gonna just walk and talk. And so my Patreon people are gonna get a 4K 60 frames per second view of this stream uploaded this weekend. So that's pretty cool. It's not a Sony action cam. What do you think this is? Camera conspiracies? That guy loves his Sony action cam. I can't ever remember which way I have to do this. It has to go, which way? This way, I guess. This way. So we put the hat clip on this way. I can feel it calling in the air. I can't ever get this to work. And then I spent most of my day today trying to figure out a way to mount this everywhere because it's magnetic. So what we do, oh shit, is we just stick this up here, make sure the lens is not dirty. We just stick this up here like this. Right now it's on there, see? And then we're just gonna walk and record. And let me show you what that looks like. I can actually show you right here what it looks like. So this is kind of neat. What Tony says no, then you're not on Patreon. That's a problem for you. I feel bad for you, bro. Ah, shoot, I have it mounted the wrong way. I gotta turn it around. It's gotta be this way. There it is. All right. So now, you see right here, you can actually see what I'm looking at, see? So this is going to be ultra wide field of view, and I'm going to do it in night mode too. So you guys are going to get a good one. I'm just going to record this way, and it's going to be 4K 24, so we get more light in the shutter. There you go. Nice. Okay. So now we are. Oh, I'm sorry you're not on our Patreon, man. It's no big deal. So now you guys will see what I see. You mentioned that it works in Canada. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. No. Hold on. Let's see. John O'Shaughnessy. That's a strong Canadian name if I ever did hear one. John, it doesn't matter, bro. You're going to be able to do the course in Canada. You don't need to run through your banks for anything. It's all done through TradingView is one platform that we use. And then you have the prop firms. So you don't need to. No, John, you don't need to do it that way. So don't worry about your bank. They'll pay you directly to your bank. So there you go. American woman. I look like an idiot, don't I? The lengths I will go through to create content for you guys. So we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna show you guys this. This doesn't record for a million years, but it does record for a good amount of time. And let's make sure that you guys are not seeing my entire thing on here. I don't care if you are, actually. Let's see what it looks like here. Okay, good. You can't see. All right, good. You can't see the camera. A real YouTuber. Hi. Come from Eugene. I'll go to San Fran probably sometime in the new year. I heard it's really cold in the wintertime, though. But that's probably my best chance to see fog, right? Ooh, Halloween. This is Halloween. And you guys are going to get a POV mode with this on Patreon, so that's going to be fun. I'll probably go to San Fran. Actually, no, that's not true. I might be in San Francisco in November for like a day or two. Don't ask questions. I won't tell you. I don't want to tell you why. But I might be in San Fran for a day or two. I met the trooper back in the day a long time ago. He seemed like a cool guy. I don't know. I heard he has a company or something. He makes products. No, you can watch, dude. I don't care. Yeah, watch all you want, man. You don't have to be on Patreon. It's just that the Patreon people, they're gonna get a 4K 24 frames per second night mode of this whole thing because I'm recording it right now, just for fun. It's fun. It's fun. As Paul McCartney might say. It's just fun. Yes, now trying to be a professional slots player. Oh, is he trying to do that still? I thought he was a poker player before. If you have your camera on your camera, you're breaking the fourth wall. Haha! Somebody knows the theater terms, huh? Finch Jane, my son trades prop firms. Yeah, okay, so here's the other deal. All right, so we're getting a lot of questions about my course. So fire away. You guys have questions about the day trading course. Here's how it goes. The futures markets are open. I'm gonna give you Vegas time, okay? The futures markets open Sunday at 3 p.m. Vegas time. They close Monday at 1 p.m. Vegas time. Then they open Tuesday at 3 p.m. Vegas time. They close Wednesday. So each day, there's a 2-hour gap. 2 hours gap where you can't trade in the futures market. So if you got a job, you're a night owl, there's some great moves at 10 o'clock Vegas time because of the Asian and European markets, okay? That's one thing. Second thing is, you can do this from anywhere. It doesn't run through your bank. You are not depositing money into a certified account. You are not giving them your, you know, they do KYC, know your customer prop firms, but it's not the same as I need to put $2,000 into an account that I might lose. You're not spending that much money on this stuff. I'll show you how it works. Prop firm account will cost you $15 to $50 to do the exam portion, $150 when you pass if you want to trade for real and make money. And you're not going to do that for months and months because you're going to be prop firm trading, you're going to be paper trading, okay? And that's it, that's how it works. And you do the videos at your own speed, at your own pace, whenever you want to do them. They never go away, and you own it for life. And it's 90% off, and it's how I support my entire life and my channel right now. So if you want to do it, here's the code right now. Go do it. There you go. It's not 2 p.m. Vegas time. It's not. It's 1 p.m. Vegas time and 3 p.m. Vegas time. You know, 1 p.m. Vegas time is 4 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. 3 p.m. Vegas time is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And most of the markets, they actually use Central CST. But I just use Vegas time because that's what I know. Can you do a video about how you went to America? Nope. Those kinds of videos never hit. And then Canadians hate me. Canadians don't like me because you're like, you're in Canada, you're in America. We don't like America because Orange Man is bad. Blah, blah, blah. I thought this girl was naked. She ain't naked. She's just like a black girl wearing like a brown thing. And I thought she was walking around nude. I wonder how many casino guards have stopped her. If you tell us what to trade, we can't lose. I tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you can't lose. That's ridiculous. The markets are unpredictable. I'll just show you how to look for the same 3 or 4 things all the time that happen every day. And you see them and you do a thing. You click a button, it goes up, you make money, you click the button, and then you stop making money and you walk away for the day. And, you know, would that be life-changing for you? No? Okay, well then, fuck it. I don't care. Do you. She was wearing a brown bodysuit. I'm saying, dude. It blended in with her skin tone, man. It looked like, I thought she was naked. I'm like, oh, there's a naked chick out here, man. I got a viral TikTok. I don't even do TikTok. What's up there, Raising Hell? Cool, man. Yeah, I know. But I make the Canadians, they get real upset. They get real mad on me. They don't like it. They're like, hey, I don't know. Man, I'm going to have to blur large portions of this video because I'm going to be looking at my personal phone, I just realized. And I can't show you stuff on this phone. So we're going to have to blur large parts of this video out. We're suffering up here with the current... No, you guys are doing great. Mark Carney is changing the world for the better. Did you hear that the Canadian government is doing? Did you guys hear it? I don't know. I want to get the American take. I'm thinking the wrong way here. But I'm trying to look here for videos. So the Canadian government came out. I'm trying to find it here. Oh, now I can't find it? What are you talking about? Well, you guys just discuss while I try to find what I'm trying to find. I saw it the other day. So I want to get an American perspective on this. Here it is. So the Canadian government is telling Canadians that they're going to build them these houses. 50 standardized housing designs that you can live in if you're in Canada now. The government's building these. It's like the government mandated, like it's weird. This gives me Soviet Union vibes. Does this give anybody else weird vibes? Like, why would the government have to step in and say, we're going to build these houses for you and we can build them faster because of, you know, permits? That's weird. Is that not weird to anybody else? That is very weird to me. I'm freezing up. I don't think I'm freezing up. I feel totally fine. My body temperature is fine. So that to me gives me Soviet Union style vibes where the Soviet government would build you your housing. And my thing is like, does that not bother anybody? And there's Canadians that are defending this. And I'm like, well, why don't you let the free market dictate what kind of houses people have? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. That is the old World War II plan. No, it's not. The World War, I mean, maybe. But it's, no, Mark Carney, 2 days ago, this is the Prime Minister of Canada. Mark Carney, Canada's new government has just released the housing design catalog, and of course there's a U in it. This is from 2 days ago, dog. I mean, sure, they did it after World War II, but they're doing it now. That's weird. That's weird. I don't understand it. It's disturbing to me. How's that? I mean, just let the freaking market decide what people want to live in. It's too expensive to buy houses. There's a reason. Most look like multi-family complexes. They'd like the U.S. government to build more housing for the homeless. Yeah, but that's not for the homeless. Those are for people in Canada that want to own their own house. You know, because the houses in Canada, a house that would cost, if there was a house in Canada that cost $300,000 a few years ago, it's worth easily $1 million now because of inflation and lack of supply in the marketplace. You're in a housing bubble, I guess. I don't know. Well, Jack, I mean, the question was, you said that's a World War II plan. I said, no, it's not. It's a 2-day-old plan by your Prime Minister. That's all I was saying. Housing in the States is expensive, too. We got, oh, and those interest rates crept right back up. I was telling you guys, they cut the interest rates. The interest rates on a home went down to 6.09, and then they shot right back up to 6.39. So, you know, things ain't getting cheaper, that's for sure. That's for sure. Let's sit here for a little bit. I'll drink some water. Mark Carney's old company, Brookfield. is in the modular home business. Mark Carney's company, Brookfield, funded Donald Trump Jr.'s Donald Trump Jr. years ago. So you want to talk to me about how Carney's going to fight against Donald Trump? Mark Carney's company, Brookfield Property Management, did a big deal with Donald Trump Jr. years ago. Yet I'm supposed to believe that he's like, I'm gonna fight, elbows up, elbows up. It's crazy, man. It's different than after World War II, though, isn't it? World War II, the world was destroyed and broken to bits. World War II, Canada started liquidating the Canadian military as well. Canada started getting rid of everything. Canada had one of the biggest navies in the world after World War II, and then it systematically destroyed it all, which is very strange. Well, congratulations to Mr. J. Mr. J is in the course, 1K a day. Mr. J, thank you so much. It's expensive to maintain the ships. Yeah, but it's dangerous to not have a powerful navy, don't you think? I don't know. You know what, guys? Here's the deal. I'm gonna have to stop recording on this little thing because I keep showing my phone way too much. So for Patreon, we're gonna do another recording afterwards, but I can't do it because I keep showing too much, and I won't be able to show any video to anybody. So we're gonna do, on my way back, I'll do a recording for Patreon, and I'll do a narrated tour. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So yeah, I mean, you know, and I mean, Canadian peacekeepers have gone all around the world, and they've done great things for the world. They really have, except in Sarajevo. You don't want to know about that. Canadian peacekeepers went a little bit dirty and nasty in Sarajevo. The quality of what's gonna suck, Winnie? Of the homes or my recording? Actually, I've tested out the camera. The recording is really good at night. It's a neat little camera. Yeah, I'm kind of a snob on the quality of stuff, and I've tested this, and it's called Pure Video, and it's actually a really good thing. The sound is getting bad. Might be because I took my bag off. I don't know. Oh, the homes are gonna suck. Maybe, we'll see. I'm sure they're home. But by the way, the homes cost way too much money. Like when you dollar cost average it, it's really weird. Yeah, the homes are going to be expensive. The Canadian governments don't build things very well. That's another trick that you know, as you probably already know. Yeah, maybe your sound cut out for a minute. I don't know. I can't wait for the In-N-Out at the Boulevard. Yeah, that's going to be cool. I went up there the other day. The first place it's going to open is called Pizza Dough or something. It's a pizza place from, I can't remember what state they're from. They're from somewhere far away. Like Rhode Island or something, I don't know. I invested in everything, dude. You have no idea. Like I'm on a DJI mic mini. I got my magnets in the Amazon delivery, which was fun. I'm on the DJI mic mini. I'm on the gimbal. I got the phone. I haven't invested in a new gimbal because this one works just fine. Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. I don't know that it is. Maybe, possiblemente. Well, Mr. J, thank you so much for being one of my new students. Can you walk through the Cosmo? Maybe. There's nothing more to see down here. No, Wall Street. We can't. All-time low band. I don't, you know, Fremont's fine, I guess. I don't know. I guess we walk a little south. Why not? Can't believe this place moved. They moved. Somebody said they didn't close. Well, yeah, they closed up shop here and they moved. An exciting new concept is coming soon. How about a restaurant that can make money in this economy? Today is the 11th anniversary of the first time I went to Vegas. Very good. We got some more Halloween stuff down here. The Link knows how to do it. My girlfriend just came back from Vegas. Says it's too expensive for her. It's gonna be expensive for everybody. It was called America with an exclamation point after it. It's been there for years. Had a very patriotic theme, it did. You know more about what is going on in Canada than the Canadians. Of course I do. Oh, by the way, here's another thing that happened in Canada for Canadians. Okay? Oh, by the way. Okay. This is where I'm going to insult some people, but don't leave. I'm just going to tell you the truth, okay? So in Canada, the automotive industry in Canada is F'd in the A. So, do you guys want to hear something crazy? Anybody here a Trump hater? Say yes in the chat. I still love you. I'm not going to insult you. We're not doing that anymore. I don't make fun of you. I don't put you down. Anybody here hate Donald Trump? Say yes in the chat. Say why. Say yes in the chat. Say why. Because I want to tell you about something. Okay, so we got some Trump haters. That's fine. You guys are awesome. You're fantastic. I love you. So, there's a company called Stellaris, right? And Stellaris is a company that makes Jeep Grand Cherokees. They own the brand Jeep. And for a long time, Stellaris was assembling Jeep Grand Cherokees in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, which is in southern Ontario. And after some talks with Donald Trump, Stellaris came out and announced the biggest one-time investment they've ever made in their 100-year-long company existence. An investment of $18 billion in building a manufacturing facility in the United States to do what? To assemble the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So Stellaris managers put out voicemails to all of their 5 to 6,000 employees in Brampton, Ontario, who are already on a bit of a layoff. It was planned in Brampton. They were like, we're laying you off until December. In December, that's when we're going to start assembly of the new Jeep Grand Cherokees. Instead, this week, those 5 to 6,000 Canadian workers making really good money assembling this vehicle were all told that they're on permanent layoff with no future plans to do anything because Stellaris has moved their jobs to the United States of America. That's crazy. That is insane. Now, whether or not you hate Donald Trump, one thing's for certain. You know, he just created thousands of construction jobs for this new facility and then 5 to 6,000 permanent jobs that will pay anywhere between $75,000 to $200,000 a year for America. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Now, and then those people can afford to come to Vegas. So that's good. I like that idea. Is Chief Dan George a Canadian tribal chief because a friend of mine? I don't know about that. So that's pretty good. So that's a win. Make some jobs. Finch Jane is bearish. I'm not. I don't think that Mark Carney has it. Grand Royal left. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I think also Subaru is left Canada. I think maybe. I don't know. Hard to say, man. I don't keep up with it as much, but I do pay attention because my family's there, and I don't want them to be like screwed and suffering and stuff like that. Is tonight's Vegas busy or less busy? Saturdays are always okay. Fridays are always okay. Yes, I thought it was Saturday for a minute. Yes, I understand it's Friday. Eggs 99 cents this week. Yeah, hamburger's expensive. Yeah, I don't know why beef is so much. I mean, I guess chickens grow faster and lay eggs faster than beef. Closing auto factories should be against the law. Why? Oh, I have an idea. Maybe Mark Carney should announce that there's a certain type of cars that Canadians can buy. I'm just kidding. He did it with the houses, though. So you never know what's going to happen. The narratives are as if Trump acquired by how distorted. For all he says, he does almost M. That's not English. I mean, it's kind of English, Gil. I don't know what you're saying. The no king. Oh, there's a no kings tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow is gonna be off the chains, man. No kings. You ain't never gonna. Is there gonna be some violence? I hope not. I really don't want it. I don't want there to be political violence. But we'll see. Greg from Veer Towers. What's up, Mr. Greg from Veer Towers? Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, Greg from Veer Towers. Hey, thank you so much to Mr. J who took advantage of our course. He wants to make some potential money in the markets. He's going to be one of my students. He's going to have a direct line to me. He's going to learn what I do every single day. He's going to learn how to possibly pay some bills with that day trading stuff.
Playing for gift cards.
It's great that Steven doesn't care about interacting with his chat and instead just lectures. Oh, Harley Quinn, I feel sorry for a person like you. Somebody hurt you before and you need to be the center of attention. So you said something to me and I missed it. But what you fail to realize is that there's 700 people watching the chat right now, and I do interact with a lot of people. I think I actually interact with more people than any streamer in the entire city. But, you know, somebody hurt you, and if you were here, I would give you a big hug and say it's going to be chill. You want to go talk about it? I'd sit you down, I'd buy you a coffee, and we would talk about what happened in your past. If you wanted to, you could just tell me about how shitty your life is and how nobody listens to you and how your boss doesn't listen to you. And I don't know, if you're a girl, your husband doesn't listen to you. If you're a guy, your wife doesn't listen to you. And you'd feel better. You'd get it all off your chest.
Ain't got no Italian restaurants in food.
There's no super chat mentions. I mentioned Greg from Veer Towers. I haven't had any other super chats. I don't solicit donations. NFT's a bust. The idea of an NFT is good. The way they were implemented years ago was an absolute travesty. The idea of non-fungible tokens makes a lot of start. I just read Jack. If I missed one, Jack, I apologize. Anyways, yeah, the idea of a non-fungible token makes a lot of sense for certain things. If we can assign a digital license to something that's unique and individual and lives on the blockchain and can't be tampered with, this is good things. You could do that with homes, for example. A house could have an NFT attached to it. Digital assets and games could have NFTs attached to it. Let's say you're playing Madden, San Francisco 49ers custom player, number 27, and you own 27, and somebody comes around and they're like, dude, that's the year my brother got into the NFL. I need number 27. Well, you own 27, and you could transfer that NFT to him. He's willing to pay for it. It's a unique digital asset. Things like that, they can be good. That can be good.
You didn't pick me up.
So one sec here, guys. I'm going to go on the ban hammer for a minute because my mods aren't doing it. So let's just go on a bit of a ban spree right now because I'm sick and tired of people in this chat right now. Let's see here. So God Complex is hide user on this channel. You're gone. See you later, bro. Let's see here. Harley Quinn is gone too, I think. Well, you see if they're sarcastic in the future. But I'll keep them around for a time. Alright, I don't see anybody else I have to ban. Alright, coolio. Whoa, that's a bad idea. How do you find yourself walking this way on Las Vegas Boulevard against the traffic? Weather's good today. I'm wearing a hooded sweatshirt like a moron. That's because it was windy and it was chillier this morning. But by the time I'm finished and I'm going home, I'm going to be glad I'm wearing it. So. What's the advantage of walking in the street? Zero advantage. They just got caught. They didn't realize that it's all fenced in. It's actually a huge disadvantage. Get yourself hit by a car. There's a lot of people drinking, driving, man.
Everybody clap your hands. What? All right.
Yeah, Lamont, go ahead, man. Ban people that want to be an asshole to me. They call me, if they insult my course, if they insult my wife, I don't care. Get rid of them. I'm over it. Wow, why are the police out in such full force tonight? Got the cops over here. Got the really armed cops over here. Last thing I'd expect to see driving Las Vegas Boulevard after an open bar is pedestrians. Yeah. Like I'd like to say that it's just for show, but it's not. These guys are serious. It's because of that protest. It's going to be tomorrow. But we know mostly peaceful protests can degrade and degenerate. These guys aren't even cops. These guys are actually the SRT, Special Response Team or whatever. So gold and silver took a hit today. Make money going down, make money going up. There's no construction inside here. They don't like us in here. They ask us to leave. I've seen it happen to me and other streamers a million times. But there's also nobody in this casino. This is incredibly telling about how this brand means nothing to anybody. There's a few people playing on the tables, but they have no tables. There's no slots. There's a Starbucks. That's good. Server was down. If you guys don't seem to understand, you make money in futures when it goes down and up. The problem is, here's the thing. You guys are buying gold and silver right now. That's your play. You're gonna lose. You're gonna be caught holding your bag. You're gonna be caught holding the bag when everything breaks. We get an interest rate cut. And you're gonna lose money on this eventually because you're not listening to me. I'm telling you to trade on the futures chart. If you traded that crap on a futures chart, you're gonna make more money. You make money every single day off of it. Then you buy Bitcoin, which will forever go up. You know? Today will be the perfect tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going out during the day. The No Kings is during the day. I keep telling you guys, get my course, learn how to do it, man. Canada has total left-wing socialist government, Granite Man says. Yeah, pretty much. Wouldn't it make sense to LV to focus on the 20% that gives 80% of the profits? That's what they're doing right now. Good advice, but sooner or later, everything is more likely to break on the downside. I'm telling you though, if it breaks on the downside, you make money on the downside. Look at this guy. This is a downside break at market open. Made $1,000 going down. That's one of my students. Made $1,000 going down. That's $1,000. Each one of those candles is 1 minute. 2 minutes, pardon me. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He made $1,000 in 20 minutes. What are you doing with your life? What's your problem? Why are you worried about the downside? You know? If you're watching on TV, scan the thing on the screen right now, go and take a look, see what my course is like. If you guys want to do it, this is my sponsored spot. I do this so I can keep my channel free forever. I'm not going to take money from anybody. I don't have any stupid sponsors. Do code LS9, get in 90% off. 199 bucks, you own it forever. Scan the code on the screen right now. Go to the website, type in LS9, 10 spots. I got 9 left. There you guys. Okay? So this is my sponsorship spot where I'm telling you guys that you can make money if it goes up or down. Here's another one of my students right there. Another one of my students. $5,000 in 3 weeks in his account. Right there. How'd you do, Pikachu? Why are you not doing something like this? Make money when it goes up, make money when it goes down. And you know, anybody can do it. You're not spending thousands of dollars of your own money. It is what it is. King Charles, 5K. I know, good luck at the 2. I'm not going to the Kings thing, man. I'm not doing that, bro. There's no way I'm doing that. I'm gonna stay home. Why would I get involved with this? Who do you think I am, Nick Shirley? I did a video with Nick Shirley. It will never be online anymore. It sucks. It was a really banger video too. Never heard of my trades. What do you mean you never heard of my trades? I show you my trades all the time, dude. I show you my trades all the time. I showed you my trade earlier today. Here, I'll show you my trade this morning. Here's me. You can always tell because I have the same look on all my trades. Go back a little bit, screenshotted it. This was my trade today. I did 2 trades this morning. Why is my phone not rotating? Okay. We had 2 trades for $907. That was my trades this morning. Okay. I bought when it opened and went up, and I bought when it turned around. That big red bar right there said that was going down further. See the red line? I stayed in and I scalped. $907, 2 trades. I'm just showing you testimonials from my students. That's all. Let's keep going. I'll put the thing in here. You go to the code, you type in LS9, you get it, you win. You guys are in. Then you have a skill that nobody else can ever take away from you because those markets ain't going nowhere. And you ain't spending thousands of your dollars to learn it. Trust me on this. Make money up and down. Up and down, baby. Both ways. When do you pay taxes? January or October if you have to get an extension. Of course you got to pay taxes. You're worried about stuff that you haven't even executed a trade in paper trading. God bless your little heart. You're paid as a 1099 with prop firms. You're paid as a 1099 with prop firms. You're responsible for your own taxes. So if you have an office, you have a computer, you keep expenses, you work out of your office, you trade out of your office, you deduct a certain amount on your office, you deduct a certain amount on your computer, you deduct a certain amount on your expenses for the TradingView monthly subscription, which is like cheap. It's like $20 a month to month, not annually. So yeah, you pay your own taxes. You take 20 to 30% of your money, you withhold it, you pay your taxes. Saw a documentary on YouTube that said Americans don't have to pay taxes. Oh yeah, that's the sovereign citizen movement. And then you get married, and then you claim 11 children, so you don't have to pay. I knew a girl in Vegas that did that once. She claimed 11 kids on her taxes. She bragged to us about it. She's like, I got 11 kids. She's like, I know they ain't my kids. I just tell the government they're my kids. I damn near support them. I'm like, oh geez. How do I like the iPhone? I like it. You know what? Actually, it's been better because I played around with some of the settings inside. I had some problems with the signal going up and down. Can you deduct the money you lose? Well, you're not losing your own money. That's the thing. See, I'm trying to tell you guys. Thank you so much. Look at that. We got Miss C. Miss C is in. She's one of my students. I got 8 spots left. Who else is getting in today? Come on, guys. I want you to be my students. I want to give you my special email address. I want you guys to help me with this building of this course. I want to teach you guys something cool. So Miss C is in. Congratulations. Can we say congrats, Miss C? You can deduct the course fees. You can deduct the prop firm fees. But let me explain this to you guys so you guys will fully understand. What you are not doing is putting thousands of your own dollars into a broker account and hoping and praying that you can make it work. That's what you're not doing. Okay? What you are doing is you're paper trading, taking $50 here, $100 there. It's nearly impossible not to get it right 7 or 8 times out of 10. And I'm teaching you guys what to look for every day. Happens every damn day. It's repeatable. Things that repeat are important. And you're using prop firms with cost a couple $100. That's it. So anyways, somebody said, what do I think about it? This is the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It is. It is the 17 Pro Max. And I was having some severe issues with the signal. And so I went into GPT and I had it run deep research mode on it. And I had it run deep research mode. Took about 30 minutes. It went all over. Turns out the N1 modem in this phone can have some issues with things, but I think my biggest problem was that iOS 26 has an intelligent battery management system, which was running every time I did my stream because my resources go super high. So because it's trying to throttle things in my phone, I think it was causing my signal to degrade. So far, my signal is good. You buy $1,000 worth of stock and sell it for $1,500. Yeah, but that's not how this works. That's not how this works. No, this works like you made $500 this week, you get a cash out, they send you $500, you pay 30% of $500 on taxes. All the Pro Max 17 sold out. Yeah, you can. Yeah, they're on back order everywhere. People mock me for using Apple phones, but these sell out everywhere.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Need you to hold me tonight.
Is that Gordon Lightfoot? Okay. Achilles 50-pound Boston. I don't know what that means, bro. I'm talking to everybody. I'm pimping the shit out of my course because I believe in it and I love it. It's my own product. And I've seen people so far say, I have done college university levels on Coursera and yours are easier to understand than that. Or I spent $5,000 on a trading course, yours for $200 is better than that shit. I'm proud of that. You don't, there's no capital gains tax because you're not putting your own money into the market. Do you guys understand what a capital gain is? Some of you do, some of you don't. Here's a capital gain, okay? I pay for this hat. It's an asset. We'll pretend this is a stock. This is a stock, I paid for it. I paid $100 for this. This stock goes bonkers. This is a crypto, I paid $100 for it. This crypto becomes worth $10,000. This crypto hat, I sell this NFT crypto hat for $10,000. I made a $9,900 capital gain. I would pay tax on that capital gain when I sell it. It's a realized, gain. That's not how this works with prop firms. No, not at all. You don't put your own money into something and buy an asset and watch it appreciate. You're trading the futures market. It's so simple. I like Mia Kunis because she got an ugly voice, but she got a pretty face. She was born in the Ukraine too. What's up there, Granite Man? Trudeau destroyed the military? I don't know much about the military, brother. Whose money do you put in it? You use prop firms. I recommend Top Step. They've been around for 14 years. They're one of the most reputable. They always pay. They have great great customer service now. They didn't have it a few months ago. So everybody's going up here and everybody's coming right back down because they're not reading the sign. Like all these people, if we stayed here, are going to come right back down. So, you know, let's go into the horseshoe and then let's go the back end of Paris. Why not? And do I get any money out of it? The course, for teaching and making all the content, like I showed you, right? I showed you how long the course is. For $199, what you're getting. It's no joke, man. I mean, I got literally dozens and dozens of videos. I put up a new video every single day. But no, I don't get anything if you use Top Step. They don't have an affiliate program. They cut their affiliate program and then they had a lawsuit with an affiliate. It was stupid. And then he, you know, badmouthed them, and it was a big drama. There's lots of drama in trading. It's fun. Does the trader get any money out of it? Sure. Yeah, the prop firm, I explained this all in the course. Fuck it. Nobody's gonna listen. It's a weird crowd tonight. Nobody's taking a shot. Nobody's supporting it. That's fine. Steven, I haven't seen your Vegas street scenes since last year. What do you mean, my Vegas street scenes? I've been doing videos consistently since May. Do 2 videos every single week. I do 2 live streams every single week. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is a pretty Mercedes-Benz AMG. Jeez Louise. That is a rich car. That is a gorgeous vehicle. I don't want to even get too close to this. What is that? There's some nice, that's an old Mustang, but it's still nice. This is an SL63 convertible. Wow, pretty looking thing. I was wondering about the tax implications. Oh, Mercy, if somebody came to you and they had a prop firm and they had cash outs, let's say they did $5,000 a month, then they would have a 1099 for $60,000. That's all. Same as if a gig worker came to you. If you're in Vegas and you were dealing with a timeshare guy or an entertainer, they're all going to have 1099 independent contractors. That's how they issue tax receipts. So they get all their money up front, then they have to pay their taxes at the end of the year. Exactly. Thank you. So Dizio said it. There you go. Hold cash until the correction occurs. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ross B. Hold cash. Or make money tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but Monday. You know, wait for tomorrow. I couldn't afford brake pad replacement for that. Yeah, you probably couldn't. The oil changes on, I know a person who has a, was it a Ferrari 808 Spider? You've seen me in the car. And I asked him, how much is the oil change? He said $3,200. So the oil change on a Ferrari 808 Spider is $3,000. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, the oil change is $3,200 for a Ferrari. Yep. It's true, baby. It's true. Well, that's what I mean, though. You guys are like, I couldn't afford the oil change. Well, if you're worried about the tax implications, if you take my course and you make some money, well, you just worry about making money first. Worry about changing your life. This crowd here, apparently nobody's going to take that risk. Puerto Rico has some weird tax shelter implications. I don't know about that. Florida for businesses, Delaware for businesses. That's why there's so many Delaware companies. That's why they called him MBNA Joe or something like that. Was that his name? Joe Biden is from Delaware. He set up a lot of laws in Delaware that the bankers favor. I'm not criticizing the man. I'm just telling you the truth. When he was a senator in Delaware, he was very favorable to banks and stuff like that. Nevada too, yeah. Nevada is also very, very good to small businesses. We have a very our corporate structure in Nevada though is bad because it doesn't favor people. Like if you're trying to sue a company in Nevada, you better have a very good lawyer. You better have a very good lawyer because the companies, the judges, they side with corporations a whole lot. Black velvet and his little boy smile. Black velvet, new religion that'll bleed up to your knees. DoorDashing is bad in Nevada. What is 14? You keep posting 14. Oscar Holman, I think you mean Oscar Goodman. He was a lawyer, yeah. Oscar Goodman, former mayor of Vegas, known for being a lawyer to the mafia. The story about that is quite interesting. How can you sign up, Skip? I'll announce you with your first initial, Skip. Here, let me give you the code, brother. God bless you for giving us a shot. Look, we got 3 people. Go to this link, Skip. I'm going to post it up here twice. And then you type in code LS9 at checkout, and it'll give you the whole thing for $199, and you'll own it forever. Thanks, Skip. Hopefully you're serious, and you can get in right now. So do you guys want to hear the story of how Oscar Goodman became a mob lawyer? Are you guys interested in the story of how Oscar Goodman became a mafia lawyer? Does Steven tell good stories? I have no idea. But does anybody want to hear the story about how Oscar Goodman became a mafia lawyer by sheer coincidence? And because his wife, Carolyn Goodman, is a degenerate gambler like all of us. You guys want to hear? Say yes in the chats. Let's get going. Come on, do it. I'm going to find a seat somewhere so I can tell you the story. Yes. Yes. Like Marv Albert. Yes. Whatever happened to Marv Albert? Didn't they say he was like a grapist or something? He likes to grape. He likes grapes. Or what did they say about Marv Albert? Can't remember what happened to Marv Albert. When they have conventions or they raise the prices, of course they do, bro. My father made a ton of money trading futures for 2 years. Well, Mr. Duffy, get my course, bro. Go and learn. New religion. Marv the Perv. Okay. What did he do again? Yes. I remember there was an episode of News Radio back in the day where Joe Rogan Marv Albert punches out Joe Rogan. News Radio was a great show. I might start watching that on streaming. I don't know. It's a monthly fee? No, it's just $1.99, Skip. It's done. Finished. One time. Boom, how'd you do? It's PayPal, Afterpay, Klarna. I don't know. They tell me I should use that stuff. Yes! Let's go buy something so we can sit here, I guess. What are we going to buy here? Gotta buy something. Oh, it's a full-on deli. I don't have any time. Ain't nobody got enough time for that. Let's get a water. Hot drinks, house blend, Americano, macchiato, cafe latte. I don't want caffeine. Iced coffee. I don't want caffeine. Lemonade. I don't want sugar. Flavored lemonade. Arnold Palmer. It's got alcohol. Fiji water. $8. Are you joking me? Okay, we're gonna buy a water, I guess. I gotta pay money if I want to sit here. He bit people's backs. That's right. That's what it is. Next, where do I buy stuff? Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, I've been finding the.
I have no money to trade. You don't need money to trade, Coach. I mean, seriously. I'm going to tell you the mob story. We're at the Paris at this little restaurant in the back.
And the odds have to be so much better. Yeah. So you double down if you get the same part as a dealer.
Marv is known as Michelle.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. Oh, Mr. D and Mr. D. I had 2 more signups. Mr. D, Mr. DAW, Mr. Dow, and Mr. DH. Good work. Thank you so much. Taking up a few spots on my course. I'm trying to. Are we? I know, Seven. I know. That's the loud one. I know. I get it. It's the loud one. I get it. I get it. Free water at Earl. I know, but I need to start spending money on stuff. And people criticize me because I never buy anything. This is next. Are we in line? What is going on here? Is this the line? You know what? You don't want to serve me. You got shitty service. Then I'm just going to tell the mob story. That won't. Bill Walton is a true gentleman. Okay. So we'll just take up this table because, of course, we will. I'll show you the cafe behind us. Skip is going in for it now. Oh, cool, Skip. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so here's the story of. Here's the story. I want to tell you guys the story of Oscar Goodman. First of all, does anybody know who Oscar Goodman is? Say yes in the chats if you know who Oscar Goodman is. Say yes in the chats. Let me know. Say yes. See, hardly. I'm going to give you a big hug when we meet in real life. Let's see here. Okay, yes. So if you don't know, Oscar Goodman was the mayor of Las Vegas throughout the early 2000s, okay? But he came from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, back to Vegas, and a very, very, Oscar's in his 80s now. He's an older gentleman. His wife was elected mayor after him, and she served, they're only term limited in Vegas. I think they can run 3 terms or something like that. I think it's a 3-year term. I don't remember, but he was term limited. That's the only reason he got out of office. Then his wife got in, and she wanted in a landslide because the Goodmans out here helped build the city. Oscar Goodman is famous for things like stopping the teardowns of buildings. You know, like downtown, you have the downtown Grand. Before that, it was the Lady Luck. And he fought tooth and nail to stop tearing down buildings in Vegas to build up Crystal Palaces. He said, we have to keep our history. He fought tooth and nail to bring professional sports to Vegas. And right like 1 or 2 years after he got out and his wife was in, we had the Golden Knights, and then the Raiders, and then the Aces. And now it looks like, the Athletics, and then an NBA team in the future. So he's really responsible for all of that, okay? Now, Oscar Goodman came to Vegas with his wife, Carolyn Goodman, in the 1950s from Philadelphia, where things were super expensive. You'd rent a place for, I think it was like $400 a month back in the 50s back then. And with inflation, that's thousands of dollars nowadays. And they moved to Vegas because he was an attorney. He was a public defender out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And he wasn't making very much money. And she was, she was a clerical person, secretary, common jobs in the 1950s. But they were told that a lot of people from the East Coast were coming out, and it was a good opportunity, a fresh city, building up relatively quickly, housing prices were low. They could rent an entire house for half the price of what they were doing in Pennsylvania. Plus there was opportunities. He was a very good public defender, but he could open up his own firm here and have a fresh start because there wasn't that big of a population versus the East Coast with Philly, built up over time. So he moves his family out here, and his wife is working in a secretarial type of job, Carolyn Goodman, and she is a degenerate gambler, allegedly, whatever. So she starts going to the Hacienda, which is the modern day Mandalay Bay. And so she goes to the Hacienda, and like a lot of people who are gamblers, she has one dealer that she particularly likes to frequent. You build up a relationship with the dealer. And back in the 1950s, it's important to note that back in the 1950s, the relationship between the dealer and the player was very different. As a matter of fact, Frank Sinatra was famous for scaring the living piss out of a dealer once because Frank wanted the dealer to talk to him, but Frank wasn't playing the game. So back then, dealers couldn't entice you over. They couldn't smile at you and say, hey, how you doing? They weren't allowed to talk to you unless you were at the table. So when you found a dealer, you're playing the game, you'd open up, you'd talk about things. And Carolyn would go in, and she played a game that was similar to blackjack that doesn't exist in the casino anymore, which name escapes me. And she would play with the same dealer over and over and over again. And she formed a relationship. And, oh, what's your husband do? Well, my husband is an attorney. He's one of the best in town. He's a defense attorney, criminal defense attorney. Oh, he's so great. And all this stuff. And then one day, Oscar gets a call from somebody who sounds very much like he doesn't belong in Vegas. Sounds very much like an old East Coast guy with that, is this Oscar Goodman? Yeah, I need you in the office tomorrow. I got an opportunity for you, that kind of thing, right? And so he drives there with his wife, Carolyn. Now it turns out that what had happened to precede that phone call was that the floor manager at the old Hacienda knew that his boss had a legal problem. But his boss happened to be a high-ranking mafia boss in the Kansas City mafia that did business in Vegas. So the floor manager came into the break room one day and he said, does anybody know an amazing defense attorney? Because our boss has a problem. And this dealer who had been sitting playing with Carolyn Goodman said, I know the best attorney in town. And so they said, who's that? Oh, his name is Oscar Goodman. So Oscar Goodman got a call at his office one day telling him to show up to another office tomorrow for the opportunity to take on a case. So the story goes that Oscar drove out to this office with his wife, Carolyn Goodman, and sat down with somebody who he knew right away was a mafia boss. He said, I knew this. I mean, I came from that environment. I knew what to look for. I knew everything it was. And he explained that the mafia boss's son had got busted with a trunk full of unregistered, serial numbers filed off guns driving from Arizona to Nevada. Now, it's bad enough because every state has a different CCW, concealed carry weapons permit. Every state has different gun laws. Every state has different everything. So you can't just transport guns, especially ones with the serial numbers filed off, across state lines. So Oscar's like sitting down with this guy who's a mob boss. And he goes, you know, you need to get my son off no matter what. Like, it's impossible. You're going to do it, right? Sure, mob boss. I understand what happens because I came from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I grew up with you guys. I know exactly what you're all about. You think I'm going to tell you no? So the mob boss hands Oscar Goodman an envelope. So he takes the envelope, goes into his car. His wife is sitting in the car waiting for him. Dutiful wife. They're old-fashioned. That's how marriage should be. He looks in the envelope and he said he saw more money in the envelope than he had ever seen in his entire life at one time, all in cash. All in cash, $20 bills, which back in the 1950s might as well have been $100 bills. Stack of thick, fat, thousands and thousands of dollars, which in the 50s equates to, you know, $100,000. It was just inflation and stuff. We'll just call it $100,000, you know. And the problem was that it was nearly an unwinnable case. Nearly an unwinnable case. So the case goes to trial, it goes to court, it goes to the U.S. District Court, it goes all the way up, and Oscar gets the kid off on some procedural technicality. A procedural technicality, meaning that something wasn't filed properly in the paperwork from what I remember of the story. And that's how Oscar Goodman got hired as a mob boss and went on to represent some of the highest ranking criminals in the history of Vegas' city. Against the federal government, against the IRS, against the FBI. And he just kept getting the call and he became known as the guy. He was made by the mafia. And he said he didn't have a choice but to get the kid off because he would have been killed if he didn't. It was a death sentence if he didn't. And he did play himself in the movie Casino. There's a scene in the Casino with Robert De Niro's character, I believe it is, who is, I believe, Lefty Rosenthal in real life. And, you know, he got known for hanging out with showgirls and having a martini in his hand. And Oscar Goodman was one of the most hard-line sons of bitches in the history of mayoral stints in the history of America. He pushed laws through city council that made it a crime, a misdemeanor crime, to feed the homeless. Like, if the cop wanted to and he saw you give the homeless person your leftovers, you could get a $200 ticket. Because he said feeding the homeless just keeps them homeless. He passed laws against graffiti that were hardcore. To the point where he said publicly that we should cut the thumbs off of graffiti artists. And one young man that was caught doing graffiti by Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department was taken to his office. And Oscar Goodman got a big, huge shimtar. Like, shimtar is like, do you remember Aladdin, the movie Aladdin, Prince Ali, fabulous he, Alibaba? That's racist now, by the way. Don't you sing Aladdin. That's one of those big swords they use in Saudi Arabia. And he had it mounted, he had a special wood mount made, and he had it placed right on his desk. So when the kid came in to face Oscar Goodman, here he was at this big giant desk, sitting up high, with a giant sword on his desk. And the kid knows that Oscar Goodman says we should cut the thumbs off of graffiti artists. Scared the head out of the kid, right? So he was known for that stuff. He went to absolute war against Barack Obama when Obama was president. And, you know, they're trying to fix the economy after the global recession that we had. Obama went on a live TV and he said, no, now's not the time to take trips to Vegas. And that bombed our convention space because what were big companies looking to do? They were looking to get federal bailout money from the government. And what did that involve? That involved the US government looking at your expenditures. And if you have the president saying, you know, now's not the time to go to Vegas, and you were planning to go to CES, and you're going to spend $100,000 at CES show, maybe you wouldn't get your government money. So that destroyed and decimated our convention business, and people listened to Obama. like he was the oracle of everything right, you know? And so Oscar Goodman went to war against the president. He demanded a public recanting of those comments. He said, this is very bad for our business. So out of all the people you could have on your mayor, man, this was the guy. So how did I know that story? I know that story because I watched Patrick Bet-David before Patrick Bet-David was nothing but politics. And he has a Valuetainment channel and had a very good interview with Oscar Goodman. So if you want to hear Oscar Goodman tell that same story, you go watch Patrick Bet-David. And for the record, I have asked to be able to interview the Goodmans. I've met Carolyn Goodman several times. She's a lovely lady, wonderful woman, but she refuses flat out to do interviews because Anderson Cooper backed her into a corner, as interviewers do, and made her look terrible on Anderson Cooper 360 during the shutdown. Basically, her people didn't prepare her for the questions that Anderson Cooper would ask. And ironically, Carolyn Goodman was right. We should have opened up Vegas much sooner than we did. We should never have shut the entire city down, but we were gripped in fear during COVID-19. But he got her to say yes to one question. The one question was, so what you're saying is, and that's a setup, when somebody says that to you, what you're saying is, you stop and you realize who you're talking to. You realize that you're talking to somebody who's trying to twist your words against you. So what you're saying is, no, that's not what I'm saying. Jordan Peterson did a great job before Jordan Peterson started being a psychopath. I don't like Jordan Peterson anymore. What you're saying is, you think we should just turn Vegas into a giant petri dish? Well, I mean, yeah. Boo. National headlines. Anderson Cooper got his stupid headlines, and we had this wacko mayor from Vegas. But she was right. So how did I do on my story, guys? Give me some feedback. It's been a while since I've been able to tell a story. Can I tell you something that I did that was really bad last week? Like Chris Isaac, baby did a bad thing bad. Can I tell you how I screwed myself up? Can I tell you how I screwed myself up last week and how I'm paying for it health-wise? Don't do what I do. I can tell you, because this is a very big challenge right now. But let me know if you're interested in that. Let's see if anybody else is going to take advantage of our cool offer for the course tonight. What? Oh my gosh. Mr. C, Mr. D, Mr. D, Miss C, and Mr. J. We got 5 spots left on the course. What I did was, I've been a 400 milligram per caffeine a day guy for a long time. And my sleep has been really, really disrupted. And I started inching my caffeine up a little bit every day. And I log everything with ChatGPT because I'm foolish, I think. Maybe not. Anyhow, there were some days for about a week straight where I was doing 800 to 900 milligrams of caffeine every single day. And when I stopped and I'm doing 400 milligrams a day, I started feeling like my brain had lag time. If you're a video game player, you play online games, it felt like my ping was increased. It was not fun. You look down and it feels like everything's moving slower than it should. And you get up and everything feels like it's just not quite there. And so I go back into GPT, I start chatting and talking with it. So whereas caffeine will turn off your sleepy receptors, adenosine, which is what it mimics, gets blocked, and then when it rebounds so heavy, even at short term, 1 week of 900 or 800 milligrams a day of caffeine, if you double up, it causes this downstream of horrible health effects that I'm suffering through for the past few days. So I'm using rhodiola, a standardized form of that, which is a really good adaptogen. And I bought a pair of $230 in-ear sleep headphones, and I'm using binaural beats, and I'm getting better, but it's been no fun. What's up, Reaper Crew? So yeah, how many cups of coffee? I don't know. I mean, like, look, if there's 80 milligrams, but you know, Starbucks. By the way, the Starbucks I had at the beginning of the stream was a decaf Americano. I just like the taste of it. But you know, this morning I woke up, waited an hour, boot my system up. I can't get any sunlight when I wake up. Blue light is the best way to wake you. I'm gonna have to buy a blue light bulb or something. 20 milligrams rhodiola. Go do my thing today on my way out, trekking around. Starbucks iced coffee. That's it, 400 milligrams. I'll have to look into isochronic tones too, I guess. I don't know, man. It's been a bit of a battle. I'm in the Paris, yeah. We're gonna go and walk around. I'll do another commercial for my trading, just so you guys know. And we'll do this right now. We're gonna time it. Let's make the screen really wonky right now. Okay, I'm gonna go all in. We're gonna make it really wonky. I'll just do 1 minute. All right, so here's the deal, guys. I've been trading the markets for a really long time. And I have my own course, so you know that I'm not bought by these casinos and I don't need any other sponsors. I don't have to hustle you for donations. It's called 1K a day. And in my course, I'm gonna teach you guys how you can leverage the futures markets with very little of your own money, not putting thousands of dollars in, to try to make little base hits, one bit at a time. You can be like one of my students right here. He made $1,000 in about 20 minutes just from learning my course 3 weeks into it. You guys can do little base hits just like this, where maybe you make 240 bucks real fast in the markets, but you make some kind of money and you walk away and you go home. And if you guys want to pay some bills, possibly, if you guys want to make 50 bucks here, 100 bucks there, you guys want to walk away from it, you want to learn the patterns that repeat every single day, you want to be taught by me, you guys want to get in on the founding price, go to 1kaday.diy or scan the QR code on the screen. The first 10 people, we're already sold out 5. You're going to get the course for 199 bucks. You'll own it for life, and you'll know more than 90% of all your friends, and you'll learn a skill that no one can ever take away from you, because the markets never go away. You can do this from the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, pretty much anywhere. And I appreciate you guys supporting us, because that's how we support our channel. So if you have questions about it, go ahead, I'll answer them. And yeah, it's a really good course. I got excellent feedback. LS9, and what kind of engine is that? Is that a game engine? I'm such a nerd, I think about video game engines. All right, let's go. That's how I support my channel. That's how I support myself. Don't be a hater. Mr. C signed up. Okay, so I got Mr. C, Mr. D, Miss C, Miss J. Okay, so we got 5 out of 10. So anyways, if you guys want to grab one of the last spots, I do 10 per stream or 10 per video. And we post up a new video about 20 minutes long every single day. Oh, is it a Corvette engine? Keep sharing student reviews. Yeah, I got student reviews, you know. I got another review up here. This guy here, he's got $5,000 and look at his little hits. You see on the bottom, 105 plus 105. It doesn't take long to make $100 in those future markets. You can make $100 on a futures chart in 2 minutes. Hey, what's up, man? No problem. There you go. No, prop firms don't do annual subscriptions. No. You pay a fee when you sign up for an exam portion where you got to hit a profit target. And then when you want to fund it so you can get paid, you pay another fee. Typically, it's around 200 bucks. You can take as long as you want to pass the test. And once you pay the second fee, you never pay again as long as you hold the account. What's up, Sword? How you doing, brother? How you doing, my dog? My diggity dog? Diggity dog. Yeah, we got some reviews. I got some text reviews too. I asked some people to text me some reviews, and they did. I got one review right here. It says, the guy says, enjoying your course. It's simple and easy to understand. Don't have questions for now. Just absorbing everything. That's one of my reviews right there. He loves the course. Simple and easy to understand. I break it down, guys. So if you guys want to get into it, I have another review right here. I'll show you one more review because you guys want to see a review. There's another person here. It says, good morning, Steven. Enjoying your course. I have a Bruce Lee mentality. That's from the course. I do have a very basic understanding how it works, but I've entered your course completely open mind. I'm enjoying the simplicity of how you explain things. I watched some videos multiple times to get them. So there you go. S words. Where is Steve D? Steve D doesn't come as much as he used to. He's enjoying life after he went through a health thing last year. And I'm happy for Steve D. I'm glad that he's got a good heart that works. Because he's got a good heart in general. He's a caring person. He really cares about people, which is awesome. It's a fast food toy box. I posted the link in there twice. Click the link. Let me know what you think. It's 1,000 horsepower. Our Corvette's good. Are Corvettes good cars, guys? I don't know. You tell me. Cafe Americano. I wonder if it's also $9 for a bottle of Fiji water here. Maybe did a bad thing. I look great and am smart. I am smart. I don't know about that. Water here is $5, but it's not a Fiji water. It's actually, a Fiji is $7. It's $9 just a couple hundred yards away. San Pellegrino. I want a San Pellegrino. I haven't had a San Pellegrino in years. Maybe I'll wait here. You guys can watch the crowd. Steve D needs his own channel? I don't think so. Hello, ladies. They're waving at the camera. I want a San Pellegrino. I got your course from Canada. I can start. Oh, did you get it, Matt, Jack? All right, you got it like a week ago, didn't you, brother? Sorry, there's like over 300 students. I can't keep track sometimes. It can be a difficult thing, bro. Oh, wait, no, I know who did it. You just got it just now because you have a very... There's no Canada like French Canada. It's the best Canada in the land. And the other Canada is a bullshit Canada. What did I just sing? I'm singing, bro. Thank you so much, Mr. Jack. What is that from? What is that reference? Nah? There's no Canada like French Canada. It's the best Canada in the land. Why is it that it takes so effing long to get a bottle of water? I just want a San Pellegrino. No, I just saw that now, yeah. It's not Beavis and Butthead, no. Come on, guys. Come on, buddy. Listen up, guy. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, guy. Good Lord. It's from South Park, okay? It's from a very old episode of South Park when Saddam Hussein was still alive. Relax, guy. Hey, relax, guy. How much is a pastry? $8. F&A, I'm not buying a pastry. Maybe I should, I don't know. I haven't had a good pastry in years. I usually go to the Walmart bakery. Hey, relax, guy. There is no $2 shrimp cocktails here, that's for sure. I am not very hungry though, that's the thing. And I'm gonna buy fast food tonight with Greg from Veer Towers' super chat. Hi. Can I get a San Pellegrino? Salamat ate.
Okay, kuya.
Oh my gosh.
You responded, okay.
Yes. I got a tip too.
Okay. And on the next class?
She said, okay, kuya. That means brother. I'm not gonna text. Yeah, I'm gonna text a receipt to show you guys. I always tip at least $1. I figure it's good for them. They brought the voice back with the Trump. I know they did. I haven't watched the newest episode. It's a plastic bottle. What a gut punch. That's the Cafe Americano. It is. Cafe Americano. Jeez, boobies everywhere. Come on, girl, you're gonna fall out. Yeah. Review your receipt at Cafe Americano. Yep, I done did it. I tipped $1 and I paid her $7 for a San Pellegrino. My goodness, that's what it is. They have fake Perrier. I like San Pellegrino, but you know what's funny? The Mexican market sells Mexican San Pellegrino for $1.50. I don't want to play slots. I don't like slots. Slots are too... That's okay. Just, you know, leave your entire life on the floor. Because TikTok. I mean, I'm critical, but these girls are from a very trusting place where they're just leaving their shit on the floor. Please don't do that in Vegas. It's not, hold it in between your knees. You know, put your phone in your purse and put your purse between your knees and clench those knees up like you do when the ugly guy comes. Oh, that was gross. My wife warned me about making gross jokes. I'm a water snob. No, I haven't had San Pellegrino. Actually, it's not true. When my super rich guy friend came, we went to Cosmo, and I got a little San Pellegrino. It was half the price, half the size. It was like a stubby one, and it cost like 20 bucks at the Cosmo Chandelier Bar. Seal water. I never had the seal water. Topo Chico is better than San Pellegrino. No, it's only in plastic bottles here. You can get it, you can get it regular in some places. You're not listening to a thing I'm saying though, so it doesn't matter what I say to you. I can tell you that the casino's on fire. You're not paying attention to me anymore. No, you're not. I could be like, hey, the Jeff Bezos is up on the top throwing away $100 bills. So you're like, I don't care. Shut up. Keep walking in that direction. Because you're a pervert. God bless you. Aqua Panna? Don't buy expensive water. Why? I wanted to drink some San Pellegrino, so I'm going to do that. The fake Perrier is called Maison Perrier, House of Perrier. What's the difference? It must be made by Perrier because they can't use the trade name Perrier. They will get sued if they call their product Perrier. Right? Right. So I don't know. The other Canada is a bullshit Canada. Okay. Hello, it's made by Perrier. Oh, you know, Dasani is just reverse osmosis water. Comes out of a faucet. Let's go over here. I don't want to be staring at my chats like that. If you're wearing a mini skirt, where do you conceal? Nowhere. I don't want to know. This doesn't have the bite to it though. Like this does not have the same. I like carbonated water. This is just mineral water. Agua minerale. I know Dasani is non-carbonated. Pretty good though. It's probably unhealthy for me. San Pellegrino. So Saint Pellegrino. Here's the, I can't even read this. Look how they did this. It's almost impossible unless I hold it up to the camera macro. S. Pellegrino is an icon of the Italian lifestyle. One of the world's most renowned sparkling natural mineral waters, appreciated by sommeliers and top chefs. With its gentle bubbles and perfect mineral balance, San Pellegrino inspires you to savor life and enhance every moment. Served chilled at 46 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That bottle is happier than it deserves to be. I slammed that San Pellegrino. All right, let's get out on the strip. I've been inside for too long. Thank you to Mr. J. Mr. J, Mr. J. Mr. Skip, you said you bought it, so I'm not allowed to say it. Mr. D, Mr. D. So we got Mr. D, Mr. D, Miss C, Miss J. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 spots left. Greetings from Newfoundland. I got a Newfie in the chats. Mini skirt season. Oh my gosh, YouTube is gonna hate my channel. I can't even. Jeez Louise. What are these girls doing? I guess when you're young, you get away with that. Was that always the thing? Because like, I was here in my 20s, but I never walked around like, I don't know. I was married, so maybe that's it. I make carbonated water at home with a soda stream. That sounds good. Oh yeah, and 4K now for Patreon. Right. No, the problem with that is like, I did one of these actually just 2 days ago, a day ago. I went into Walmart and I had to blur I had to blur so much, dude. Because my phone is in the way because this is like a ridiculous field of view. So I can't look at my phone. This phone, man, it's like you see my whole entire life. You know, so it's like, I'll have to do it afterwards. They would wear nothing if they could. I don't know, man. I mean, it's weird. I'm gonna use the bathroom here real fast, guys. So you don't have to go anywhere, but most of you will. The Fiji water tastes better. I like Fiji water, but I was just waiting for way too long before. What was at Walmart? My phone. Like I opened up the Amazon app, or I open up the Walmart app, and the Walmart app has my address right on the screen. Deliver to my address. And then I opened up Amazon, and then even if I open my phone up, my phone screen has like a text message exchange with my wife that inspires me as my wallpaper. So it's like, you know, like it's okay, right? Like for example, this will show you, okay, that's my friend, Yahoo Mail, whatever. But I don't want you guys to see my whole life. So I had to go in, and I had to like use a Gaussian blur and an AI tracker, and it took me an hour just to blur stuff. It sucked. So anyways, go Dodgers. Usually the spot of the Paris is pretty dark. The overall Vegas vibe is, if you got it, flaunt it. If you don't, flaunt it. We won't judge you if you want to walk around on a mini skirt. I love it. So I'm going to use the bathroom real quick here. So we're going to go and say bathroom break BRB. And then that way I can continue on streaming. And then we're going to turn our camera and our mic off for a minute. So, you know, talk amongst yourselves. I'll read some of your comments after the bathroom's done. Yeah, we lost 100 of you guys who have ADHD and you can't like wait 2-3 minutes. Dell says 1K per day. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. Chumbawamba. I get knocked down and I get up again. Yeah, you're never gonna keep me down. He takes a whiskey drink. He takes a vodka drink. When I gotta pee, I use the kitchen sink. That's Simpsons though. Let's see here. Is that rain? What did Tony do? I missed the game. Don't forget to wash your hands. Some of the other live streamers have been something else. What have they done, Scat Man? That's that song. Cause I'm the Scat Man. This guy is a pretty cool dude, Scat Man. So what did they do, Scat Man? What did the other streamers do, bro? Newfoundland is the home of the 40% alcohol. Newfie Screech. Boys, guys, boys, going to get to Newfie Screech. Get you so damn drunk you won't know what time zone you're in. You'll think you're somewhere else, you know. That's how they talk. Some of them in Newfoundland. Not all of them. Rosie's in the house. Yeah, you know what? The locking mechanism on the door at Paris, it's my signal over. Shit, man. Shit, man. Yep. Yep, I don't blame you for being out if it's keep on trucking until it comes back. There's nothing much I can do about it. I switched between Verizon and T-Mobile and they both seem to be having issues in this particular spot. Fletch says, sorry if I was a D-bag. Brother, you're fine. I love you all to death. I didn't ban you, so you weren't that bad. Fletch, yeah, we do the course. It's $199. You own it for life. Show you how to look for the same 3 or 4 patterns that you guys will see every single day. Show you how to make base hits to build an account to pay some bills. 50 bucks here, 100 bucks there. Would that change your life? If you could make $500 extra a week, possibly, would that make you better off? Would that make you better off if you understood how the market works? If you understood it wasn't chaos? I mean, I did a video the other day about market structure and about how you can basically predict where things are going to go. Now, got one of my students made $1,000 the other day. Another guy made $5,000 over the last few weeks. Well, Teachable's been around for like 15 years, so I don't know if Teachable's going anywhere. And if they went somewhere else, I would just get you on my new platform. But anyways, I got like 4 spots left. If you guys want to go in and get in on it, I'll put the link up here twice. You can go. See, you can go browse to see what's in the course and stuff like that. Take a shot. Respect, you walked right into my camera. I'm tired of you guys bullying me, girl. Respect. I'm getting to my breaking point with those girls. I'm getting tired of those girls. Respect. Respect what? You're on a public street, lady. It doesn't, you know, stay home. You know? There's a reason you're not in the strip club, but they won't film you there. I don't know, Mark. Everybody's a human, man. I don't want to talk about her weight, but, you know, I just talk about her shitty attitude. Someone who cares about you. So everybody that would be over there has to walk here, because over here is the construction for F1. So this is for the gazillionaires. So you can't walk over here because they're building the giant F1. The girls are turning tricks on the side of a lot of them, just so you guys know. I'm going to tell you this right now. Not all of them, but the most aggressive ones are having sex for money. I know this because I know somebody who deals with sex trafficking in Nevada, okay? And it's sad and it's tragic, and you got to pray for those girls to not have their lives ended prematurely. What is this? That's an awesome sweater.
Thank you.
That's the.
I think I'll play tomorrow.
That's the flaming snot sweater that everybody hated. Now everybody loves it. Oh, and you got the one guy who wanted. Are you a hockey fan?
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah?
I'm trying too. Yeah,
Where are you from originally?
Colombia.
Colombia?
Yeah.
They got no
I
ice.
just got New Jersey, and I started to read this story about this team.
Yeah.
I really like.
I'm from that town originally.
Really?
I grew up watching them as a kid. I live here now.
That is good. You got the jersey too?
I don't have that one. I have a bunch of old ones.
Okay.
So that's a good one. They brought that one back.
And you want to wear your jersey tomorrow?
Am I going to wear my jersey tomorrow?
Yeah, because tomorrow is the...
I'm a Knights fan, man. I've been here in 20 years in Vegas.
Gotcha.
So I want the team to be good, but they ain't good. So they might be good.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Make some money tonight. That's hilarious. Careful, Steven, you're right, but hey, if those girls are loco. I didn't say who was doing what. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, dude. I don't agree with it. But if you guys pay for sex in Nevada, you know, those girls are not having a good life. Just so you know. Who's you wear a burqa? What the hell is that all about, dude? They don't. They arrange things for later, dog. I mean, you can go to Caesar's Palace right now. I can go to Caesar's... What's up?
Can we take a photo?
Yeah, what's your name?
Pascal from Germany.
Oh, from Germany.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? You watch my channel? Let's go this way. How do I say your name?
Pascal.
Pascal?
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you. What part of Germany are you from?
Cologne.
Come over here because we don't want to get hit by cars. So how do you like Vegas, bro?
It's so nice.
Yeah, it's nice. What's the weather like in Germany right now? Cold, right?
Yeah, cold and rainy.
Cold and rainy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool, man. Well, thanks for watching my channel. You want to get a photo? That's cool. We can do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. Do I do one with flash?
Yeah, one moment.
It's iPhone, so it's probably good.
Yeah.
Oh. That's cool, man.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. Dunka. Have a good one,
nice
man.
one.
Yeah, you too,
Bye.
brother. That's fun. Pascal. Yeah, he's from Cologne, Germany. Smells really good where he's from because it's named Cologne. Just kidding.
What you gonna do? Do you want to get that? What you gonna do?
I'm going for a raise. Watch this. Open up that box, Kim. Open up that damn box. What's in the box, Miss Kim? I'm still not done. Watch this shit. Kim, watch this. Look,
I'm gonna run out of money,
say bye-bye. Watch it. Look. Hey, watch it. What's in that glass up there? Look at the glass on the window. Look at that glass.
I gotta go see the hit.
Hey, you like
Here.
my show? Leave a tip.
Pin trap, you're funny, man.
That's fucking good.
I don't know, man. I don't want to say that out loud, bro. I've talked to that guy a few times. He's a character.
Come on, man.
Oh, thank you. I'm okay.
Come on, man.
I don't want to put the naked lady cards on my stream because it kills my stream and puts my channel in danger. So now I get... Shit. I didn't want to delete this video because I haven't sold out the course tonight. I might have to. Son of a biscuit. Because those naked lady cards, they cause a major problem for YouTube censorship. Do you wear progressives? Oh, dude, yeah. My glasses are thick. I got to get a pair of contacts. I really do. I might want to buy the Meta glasses, the ones with the little display in them. But my glasses are like terrible. I've been wearing glasses since I was 6 years old. I have an astigmatism, so my eyes will never fully heal. That's what my glasses look like right there. It's super thick, and it's not that I'm cheap, but I pay for the thinnest you can get them. So, you know, that's what it is. We're gonna go over to Caesars, I guess. We're walking, we can't go across the way, of course, the Bellagio. See, look, it's such a shame, right? Because the Bellagio is literally, the fountain's literally going off. See it between the windows? Yeah. I can't get LASIK, I'm not a candidate. Somebody at Bottle Blonde's playing Atlantis. She's playing at Caesars tonight. See, this is like Nashville. Oh, cool. Nashville, been to Broadway? Can somebody say yes? This is a Nashville vibe. She's good. I could just stay here all night.
I'm ready to have a second shot.
What are they gonna play? Oh, they're gonna play the immigrant song. It's the immigrant song. I love this. This is rad. That's great. So what I was saying, if you've never been to Nashville, Tennessee, their big tourist district is Broadway. And Broadway is this big, long street that's older than Vegas itself. There's buildings on Broadway that predate Las Vegas, Nevada. But what they do is they have these open windows like this, look. Like quite literally, wide open windows. This is what I love. Like, I'm really getting a kick out of this. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, if this is the new Vegas, I'm all for it. This is like free entertainment. I don't have to go in to get a drink, but they're giving the best part away for free to get people inside. It's awesome. This is the way to do it. And in Nashville, they have this all over the place, where all these buildings have these big wide open windows, and you just walk down the street and hear all sorts of different types of music. This is what Vegas needs to do more of. Do you guys agree? Tell me in the chats. I mean, Bottle Blonde just completely decimated Old Red, if I'm being completely frank with you. Bottle Blonde just took all the fire away from Old Red. Oh my gosh, they're playing No Doubt. All right, we're just gonna stay here for a little bit. I don't care if you leave. There's no reason why. Look at this epic freaking view. This is awesome, dude. what the band name is. It doesn't say though. Just says nightly live music. Let's go in here for a minute. Hopefully my signal holds up. I gotta get my ID out. They always want to see your ID. Oh, you guys changed your policy. No more free publicity. You guys changed your policy.
No, you just can't bring the selfie shit.
Oh no, I've been in like 5 times. You guys changed your policy, I guess.
No, never changed.
Okay, well I've been in 5 times, so the guy out front said it was fine before.
Management or something, because you ain't just walk in with that.
I did. I'm not arguing you. I love you guys. This is the best concept in Vegas.
Okay.
But I've walked in like 5 times like this. It's a gimbal.
I could call my manager. You can speak to him about it.
No, it's not worth it, but it's not a selfie stick. It's an expensive gimbal. It doesn't become a weapon.
Like I said, I could call my manager.
I know. You're fine. I respect you. I'm just telling you, I've been in 5 times. Just sit here and have a fucking argument with me. Still a good place. You should still check it out. Another Plan Billy Idol. I'll lose my whole stream if I watch this, but this is my era and I love it. I can't have any fun. No, let me tell you what happens. What happens is this. Here's what happens. What happens is I go in there after talking to the manager. Everything seems great. And then I have some hired goons surround me and muscle me out, treat me like an asshole. And I'm just not into that. That happened at Jason Aldean's place too. I asked the manager, he said I was fine. The issue is that they think that an expensive gimbal becomes a weapon. But I've been in like 5 times, so whatever. Whole red is fine, but they don't like my backpack, so it is what it is. He said there, I don't want to argue with the Samoan. I'm just telling him the truth. The truth is I've been in a bunch. Anyways, if you guys have been watching my videos and you guys have been one of the ones that say you can never get a code for my course, I'll post it up here. Everybody's like, when is the code coming? Then they email me. Get into my trading course, how we support our channel here. Get it for 90% off. We have 5 spots or 4 spots left. Trying to get in a week now. There's no reason to. I just lost all interest in showing you guys that place. I think it's a cool place, but I'm not going to bother to go in again. No reason. Jack got the code tonight. Yeah, we did. Appreciate you, Mr. J. Yeah, we had Mr. J, Mr. Skip, Mr. D, Miss C, and Miss J get in. Obviously, they didn't know that I'm nobody, Travis. I'm not anybody. I'm just a guy. I'm a walking tripod, brother. No, you should go in there. You're not going to have the problem because you don't have a gimbal. It's a good place. Look at them doing freaking 90s era, 80s, late 80s, early 90s. And they're smart because they're playing stuff that plays Vegas, like Billy Idol. He plays over at the Chelsea all the time at the Cosmo. Somebody wanted me to go into Cosmo. Chad, you want me to go to Cosmo? Let's go to Cosmo. And then we had, so what else was there? No Doubt, they're playing at the Sphere. They have a residency. You know, they're playing some good stuff there. Yep, they're smart. Rules of cameras, public okay, private no way, best practices to email corporate. I'm not gonna go through all that bullshit, I don't care. Where does Carrot Top perform? He's at the Luxor. How's Wicked Spoon? It's okay. You can't get dinner there, you have to go for brunch or breakfast only. Ask me a Vegas question, I'll see if I can answer a rapid fire while I walk and talk to you guys. Gucci Gucci, Prada Prada. Aw, poor guy. No questions? My chats have stopped, so. Super good. I guess I don't have to stream anymore. Just be quiet. I'll put my headphones in and listen to an audiobook. Do what you want to do. The conflict will get you views. Why would I look for conflict? I don't need conflict. I thought it was Kathy Griffin. Now it's Carrot Top. Haha, Kathy Griffin is angry and all that rage got up and she looks terrible now. I hope she's healthy. How is the buffet? I don't know. I never had it. They're thinking of bringing the buffet back to the Rio. The new owners of the Rio are like, turns out people like the buffet. No shit, they like the buffet. What is wrong with you? Of course they like the buffet. Bring back the Carnival World Buffet. I don't appreciate you call yourself a walking tripod. It's just a thing. I do the self-depreciating stuff, you know what I'm saying? Don't see any smokers. It's because the less people smoke than ever. More people have realized that it's bad for you. Yeah, but you gotta realize, like, everything, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you think I'm gonna remember that in 10 years? Probably, but I'm not gonna be vindictive about it. They can't ruminate on things. When you guys ruminate, when you guys let things stay in your brain, it's a scientific fact that your emotions last for 90 seconds. If they put a EKG monitor on your brain and they watched your neurons fire, your emotion would last for 90 seconds. And then it would pass. Yeah? Now, imagine if you had a weather machine and the weather machine was able to turn a hurricane around and make it hit you over and over again. So that you know the hurricane's going to go over you. The eye of the storm is already gone. And then you press the button on the hurricane machine or the weather machine and the hurricane spins back and hits you again. Then the hurricane spins back and hits you again. You're doing it. You do it to yourself, just you. And that's what really hurts. That's Radiohead said that. So when you ruminate over things, when you let things get to you, when you let things bother you, you're just remanifesting that emotional response. And it's like, joke's on you, bro. Why are you doing that to yourself? That's it. So they change the policy. Who cares? Could I go in with my handheld camera? Yeah. Do I want to? No. Everybody would bitch and moan and complain about how this asshole doesn't have a gimbal. Yeah, he does. He has so many gimbals and so many pieces of technology. You have no idea what he has. But in the moment, they would just, then I'm not gonna, forget it. Forget about it. Did you know? Somebody just emailed and wanted to know if after completing the course, if there's upfront fees. Yeah. TradingView is a platform. It's $14.95 a month for TradingView. You don't have to go into a long-term agreement to get that price. It's month to month. And then the prop firms, if you want to access the prop firms, you could always take your own money and use my knowledge and trade futures markets in Charles Schwab or Thinkorswim. But yeah, if you're on the if you're on the course, you gotta have the tools. And there's a TradingView link in there. It's $14.95 a month. It's 50 cents a day. And that allows you to actually see and visualize market data. It's kind of an important thing. But that's the only cost after the fact. Other than the prop firms. Yeah, the guy from Cologne, Germany was really happy to see me. That was fun. See, conservatives, we need to stop that bullshit with Trump 2028. As conservatives, we got to stop that. That just upsets people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like, Trump 2028, what are you doing? Why are you needling people? Then you're going to go around and say, oh, they killed Charlie Kirk. We got too much division. Dude, do you realize what you're doing? You got too much division. Then you're going to say Trump 2028, which just pisses off liberals. And you know it does. And you say it anyways. Because heaven forbid, you actually walk and practice what you preach. You know, listen to the Pharisees, but don't do what they do because they don't practice what they preach. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, yeah? So maybe you should, want that healing in the country. You shouldn't say things like that. Tony, I'm sorry, man. I am not just like hey guys. Today I'm here. We're gonna go to the Mayfair. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Let's go, guys. No, that's not me, bro. I talk about a little bit about everything. A little bit. What's up, Clemson? What's up, brother? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
I used to go with like.
Hey, man. I don't know, dude. I'm just a normal guy with opinions. Just a normal dude saying what he thinks. I am an acquired taste. Either you love me or you probably don't love me. Face masks in the casino, everybody. Let's go this way, towards the conservatory. Oh, you think Gavin Newsom won't win? Yeah, he'll win. He'll totally win. He'll totally win. You know that there's going to be riots tomorrow, right? Like, everybody watching fully understands that the plan is to have riots at these protests tomorrow. It's not about what's happening now. It's about having footage for the 2028 midterm election, or the 2026 midterms. You guys don't know how politics works. There's no more Elvis in Vegas because Elvis is for a generation of people that Elvis doesn't court anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the No King's Day is tomorrow. They're going to be giant, violent protests, I believe. I hope it doesn't happen. But, look, let's pray for no violence. Let's pray for a bunch of people that have more money than you and me, that have nothing else to do, showing up and waving silly signs, and then going to whatever they do, going to Whole Foods and buying $9 a pound boxes of food from the Whole Foods hot food bar in their Teslas. Like, you know, whatever they do, let's just hope that that happens. Now, Brian, Nick Shirley, I ain't covering no riots in Vegas. My friend Nick Shirley spent 12 hours trying to shoot a video with him. He'll never release it. It's such a shame because he's such an interesting fella. I wish I would have done that. I wish the video would have gone on his channel. It was a fun video to film. But then he became a celebrity. Thank you so much, Willie, for $2 super chat. He became a mega celebrity with all the stuff he's covering now, so that's good. And I don't blame him for not, you know, doing the Vegas video he shot with me back in June. It's 4 months. It's old news. Other people playing, people to get their heads busted. Hey man, you're all a part of the system, dog. Oh, this guy's got an old school camera. Wow, I like that. It's not even a digital, it's got film in it. That's pretty rad. Kudos to Steve for reading and answering comments. Oh, thank you, Tony. Excalibur, come for the day, stay for the nights. Hey, I see. Good. I like it. I'm gonna put my code in again. Well, I got $2 from Mr. A in our PayPal. PayPal. Oh, hello. I don't know what's going on. We got Mr. F, Ms. T. I'm so sorry. Somebody with T and an alphabetical last name that starts at the beginning of the alphabet. I think it's I don't know if that's a female name. So Mr. F, Mr. or Miss T, Mr. J, Mr. Skip, Mr. D, Mr. C, Mr. J. They all are now my students in 1KA.DIY. Metro doesn't tolerate violence. I mean, sorry guys. I mean, yeah, they don't. We have a pretty cracked down city. You know, listen. You know I do 2 news updates. I do an economic news update on Mondays, and I cover Vegas on Wednesdays. I know who you are. I didn't want to say your name, Clemson Tigers football, because what happens is people, they get mad and they get butthurt on me, and they're like, you shouldn't say my name. My wife doesn't know I'm donating $2 to you, and now she left me and she took the kids, and I developed a drinking problem, and then I started using ketamine, and now I'm in a recovery program, and I can't get hired anywhere because I walked through Walmart with no pants on after she dumped me. And then the police came and they asked me to leave. And I said, you can't ask me to leave, I'm not resisting. And then they said you could be trespassed. And I didn't believe them. And then I said, why are you hurting me? And then put me in the police car, and I spit on them. And they said I'm assaulting an officer. And it all of that started because I used somebody's real name on a PayPal donation. Can you believe it? I mean, that happened, you know? All that happened just because you made a PayPal donation and I shouted you out. So I don't want to be the destroyer of worlds, dude. I don't want to be the destroyer of worlds, dog. Oh, it's Christmas time, but they closed early. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Christmas. Christmas. It's all made in China. Hi, what's up? Hey, what's your name? Jay-Z? Jay-Z? Oh, I thought you were Jay-Z. Dude, wow. Jay-Z, the man. I'm good. How are you doing? Good, good. Okay. You got your, like, you look like you're from tennis. Do you play tennis or something? No. You listen. Canada. Oh, you're Canadian. That's what this all makes sense right now.
One of the rare Canadians that are coming down here these days.
Oh, what part of Canada are you from?
Northern Ontario.
Well, that's pretty ambiguous. Whereabouts?
City called North Bay.
That's Canadians wide in North Bay. That's cool. That's awesome, man.
I've been down in Niagara Falls quite a bit. I know you talked about living down in that area. And
Yep, I used to live down there a long time ago. Well, as a kid, it was like 30 years ago.
When's the last time you were in Canada?
Oh, forever ago. All my family comes here. Plus, I'm scared if I go back and I use the wrong pronouns, they're going to put me in jail or something. I mean, at least down here.
Canadians are worried about coming here.
So all I got to worry about is ICE agents in this country. I got pronoun agents up there.
Yeah.
Just kidding, man. Well, that's cool. How do you like Vegas? Is it good?
Good, good. I've been coming here for 20 years.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming in, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you walking around all the time.
That's good. How was the border? What's the border like? Was it as bad as people were worried about, or is it simple?
Same as usual.
There you go. Love to hear it, man.
Nothing out of the normal. It was pretty busy coming in this time.
That's cool, man.
But I
Okay.
was in Vegas in July, and I was in Nashville at the end of July, early August. So,
There you go. Yeah, business as usual, bro.
like you say, you got to live your life, man.
That's it, man. I appreciate you watching me, man. Well, you have a good one, okay?
Yeah, you
Thanks,
too.
brother. You have a good one. Yep. So that's Jason from Canada. He's got the Johnny Bravo hair. I can't be an Elvis impersonator. Why don't you ask Grok about that, Juicelon Jimmy? Juicelon Jimmy trolls me on X. And I don't post a lot on X, but every time he's like, whoa, Grok, what does this mean? He thinks it's funny. It's kind of funny. So Motel 6 on the Strip, not bad. Is it really not bad? I don't know. I'm not allowed to stay there. It's not a Steven thing. They don't allow any locals to stay at those hotels. If you have Nevada ID, they don't allow you to stay there. We were looking one year like, oh, let's go to the Travel Lodge, you know, on the Strip when it existed. They won't rent a room to you because you're a local, and they don't know what you're doing in that room. So can't rent a room in there. I think when I do this, my audio might cut out for a minute. So glad to give you a DAP and not a, what's a DAP and a razor? I don't understand any of that. I don't understand. I'm not cool like you guys. See if my audio cuts out. Is my audio cut out? External mic is okay, cool. So when I plug this in, this goes through a pass-through through my microphone. It's like a so I can charge my phone a little bit. Oh my gosh. So it should be good now. It should be fine now. Yeah, it's good now. Gap is a fist bump. A razor, oh. Canadians don't have razors. They throw hockey pucks at you. Oh, anyways, no, I mean, I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Oh, how's the strip? How's that totally dead on the Strip? Well, my phone dies because I talk on it. How is it totally dead out here? It's pretty dead out here. I shouldn't be able to find a seat here. When I hear DAP, it's like dapper. I don't know. I don't know things. I don't know terms. I'm not switched on. I don't know what anything is. We promise your bed will be made clean, not you guys with your sayings and stuff like that. Oh boy, you guys can ask me a question. I just need to rest my feet a little bit. I don't mind talking a little bit longer. I mean, as long as I'm home by 11. Yeah, so we had Mr. F, Mr. and Miss T, Mr. J, Mr. Skip, Mr. D, Mr. D, Mr. D, and Miss C, and Miss J. No, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only got 2 spots left on the course tonight. Where are you now? I'm at the Bellagio right now, catching you live from the table in front. Oh, hi. That's you.
I was watching you live.
Oh, that's funny. Small world, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. What's your name?
My name's Josh.
I
just traveled and I've been watching your videos leading up to our trip.
Yeah?
Busy.
Relatively speaking, yeah, it's good. I like it on the weekends. It's always just nice and busy. That's cool. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you, man. Cool. 2 hockey pucks and a tube sock is better than... Well, like, I don't know if you know this, but who is his name? Oh my gosh. I'm drawing a blank. David Bowie did a song with him. White Christmas. Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby was famous for beating his children. Can you send your... Fletch Lives. You want my trading link? Sure. I got 2 spots left. If I fill them out, then that's good. I'll post it up twice in here. If you guys want to do the course, I guess the commercial, I did it earlier. I can't keep doing it because people get annoyed out of it. But yeah, I got a course. I teach you guys how to trade futures markets without thousands of your own dollars. I'll show you guys the same things you'll see over and over again that happen over and over again that allow you guys to get in and out. Little quick hits, make $50 here, $100 there. Would that help you? Would that change your life? If you knew how the markets really worked, if you can make money when it goes down and when it goes up, you don't have to invest your own cash. You're not putting thousands of dollars into something. Go hit my link. $200, you own it for life. Costs less than the price of a pair of AirPods Pros. All our index investments are up now, and I don't know what the F to do. I'm going, Excalibur doesn't have stock. I've created, yeah, MGM Resorts International has stock. I showed it in my last video. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man. Anybody buying into that MGM Resorts International stock, that is a bad stock right now. NVIDIA is a joke. I actually wanted to diagram this for you guys because I've been showing you guys this stuff. So let me just go to my later. Oh my gosh, why are you asking me to install an iOS update right now? Stupid thing. Where is it? Oh man, it wants me to log on, dismiss, turn off my Wi-Fi. So here's what's happening. I'm gonna show you why. You guys know about AI stocks, right? Like that? No bank or casino stocks. Banks are dying right now. Don't buy banks. But I'll show you guys something. Here's how this works, okay? You have NVIDIA. I'm drawing this out for you guys, okay? So here, I'll show you guys something. We're just gonna talk about real life stuff for a minute because everybody wants to know about these AI stocks. So let me show you guys how this really goes, okay? So I'm gonna put my phone down like this, okay? So you have NVIDIA in the middle, okay? NVIDIA makes the chips, they make GPUs, they make the stuff that runs the AI, they make the hardware that everybody needs, okay? Then NVIDIA sells this to a manufacturer that makes a data center, okay? They make the data center, or they could be Meta, or they could be Google, they could be whatever. And then you have, wow, my gimbal just did weird things. Okay, that's fine. That'll work for me. So you have NVIDIA. They sell the chips to the data center. And then the data center provides a service to the third party. This can be the person that buys, they buy AI time. Okay? And so NVIDIA, data center, and then the data center goes back to NVIDIA and buys more stuff from NVIDIA, who sells it to the data center, who then sells it to this and then sells it to you. You're over here, you're buying this AI stuff. So it's like this circle jerk of everything. It's the data center, it could be Meta, they buy the chips themselves because they build their own data centers. It could be Microsoft, they build data centers. It could be Alphabet, which is Google, okay? They build data centers. It can be ChatGPT, OpenAI, they have data centers. So all these companies provide the service to this company right here that buys AI time, that sells it to you. But it's this circle that just never ends. It's the circle of endless money. It's an endless money glitch that they've gone and created in these markets. And it's not going to survive that forever. You guys need to understand that. Now my gimbal's broken. Let me see if I can turn my gimbal back on. Hold on a sec. So that's a problem. There you go. So that's the circle of life in the stock market right now. And the problem with the circle of life in the stock market right now is that this is like something called the Nifty 50. The Nifty 50 existed all throughout the 60s and the 70s until it broke. And the Nifty 50 were 50 stocks that were blue chip stocks like Polaroid and IBM, and Polaroid, IBM, Ford Motor Company, Chrysler, all this stuff. And people just bought these stocks because they would never go down until the stock market broke. And when it broke, it took years for it to recover. And the same thing happened in the bubble in the year 2000 with the dot-com bubble. And we're facing the exact same thing. We have this thing called the Shiller Index. And it's an index that says when the price value ratio gets above a certain level, that means the stock market breaks. And it's happened twice before. Once in the year 2000, once in 1928, 29. That's when the Great Depression started. So everybody's just buying stocks. Oh, it's an orgy of stocks and stuff like that. But what happens is the market sees these violent swings. And here's a violent swing in the market that happened in the course of just a day. And so people invest their money right now in the market. They think it's a never-ending money glitch. So they put all their money in the market, and then the market does something like this over the course of a day. And they lose tons of money because they can't stay in for too long because they lose their investments because they're trading on leverage or something like that. But to futures traders, you can make money off of simple stuff, simple things, simple, damn ass, simple ass things. Like right here, where this right here happens. I can't show you right. You got a red bar that shoots down through the red line and it just keeps going. That's worth $800. If you knew what to look for, you could make money off of that. If you're not making money off of that, because you're putting your money into the market to buy the market right now, what if the market breaks? You lose everything, you get wiped out. And then you end up like those people back in 2007, 2008, when the market started to implode on themselves. And what happened back then when the market started to implode on themselves? Well, your money's locked into a 401k, so you try to take your money out of the market. But it takes time to take your money out of the market. Then you have to pay taxes on the money that you take out of the market. So it's like people are trapped and they're buying into this shit. They're buying calls, they're going to Robinhood. They don't know what they're doing. And before they know it, their money's gone, and it sucks. See, short life hacks is like, yeah, I do it on a high frequency basis. Scalping is incredibly easy when you have moves like that. And that's what the market does every single day. Every single freaking day it does this thing. It did it twice. It's so stupid. It's not hard to understand. If I told you flat out that when it shoots down like that, violent move down, you get in, you get out in 2 minutes, or then you see it touches that red line and see how it goes underneath that white line. See how it went underneath that white line? Well, now would be a really good time for you to click sell and watch it go down and make $400 in about 3 minutes. My stupid phone won't focus. But that's why I teach you in my course. If you guys want to get on my site, scan the QR code on the screen right now, and I'll put the long link. There's a problem with that for some people because it's not a secured link. So I got to put the long link in for you guys. Give me a second. My course is a forwarder. I do 1kaday.DIY. It forwards you to the proper 1kaday.DIY because I didn't know how to make a full website when I did it. Well, I know how to make full websites. I just didn't have the time to do it. So here, go to this long link and type in code LS9 at checkout. And if the code is still available, you'll get it for 90% off. Code LS9. I'll put the long link in there for you. This will work. This works every time I have the same problem. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Source, trust me, bro. Paste code LS9. Trying to copy this. My phone is being a douchebag. There it is. Once. And then twice. Yeah, well, Costco runs incredibly small margins. So I'll take the QR code off my screen. Code LS9 if you want to get in. Costco runs incredibly small margins. They run in very tight margins. And right now what's happening is the retailers The retailers are paying the tariffs, and the tariff fees are being paid by the retailers, but they won't survive like that for a very long time. You could buy treasury yields if you want. The problem with that is that less and less people trust the US government, the US dollar. Investing in land is impossible for most people right now, Matt. It's all about location, 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 and the land is expensive. So, yeah, if you're running a tight margin business like Costco and the tariffs come in and then they just start incrementally eating away at you, then what you have to start doing is you have to start automating. And if you automate, then you don't have to have the overhead of people. You know what I mean? And so if you don't have the people, then that's one thing. You know, no people. If you got no people, then you can take all that money and you can put it towards your earnings calls. And when the earnings come out, you say, well, what did we do? Like, for example, right now, Caesars. Oh, I was going to show you MGM. That's what I was going to show you. That's why I even opened trading to you. What a douchebag I am. Let me bring up MGM. I was just showing you gold, by the way. That was gold I just showed you. MGM Resorts International. So MGM Resorts International is down 18%. MGM Resorts International, down 18%. For the year. Not very good. Why? Because they are losing the script and not bringing in as much revenue. Their revenue is only up 1.9% for the year, which is not a lot. Or no, 0.9% for the year. So MGM Resorts International brought in revenues of 0.9% for the year. That's not what investors want to see. So now you can see a chart that goes back to 2022 of MGM Resorts International stock right here. So that's MGM Resorts over the course of 2 years. And you can see up here, this is COVID reopening, everything's good, and they just keep sinking and dropping. And that's not a good place to be. If anything, MGM is actually possibly gonna bottom out here. It'll bounce here. I'll show you exactly where this will bounce if you guys are curious. And I'm not giving you advice to invest in. Don't invest in your money and stuff because I say it, but I'm just going to give you an idea of where it's going to go, because it's not hard to see what's happening on this chart right now. So we have this right here, right? And every time MGM gets to this level where the yellow is right now, over the course of like a year or two, it bounces back up. So is it a good buy right now? Probably not. It's probably going to try to go back to that yellow level, and then it's going to go back up, and it's going to stay in this pattern for a little while. They don't know what to do. They can't increase their revenues. So people are throwing away the stock. So that's it. Yeah, you guys shouldn't take advice from me or Short Life Hacks or Jay Bravo or anybody. We're not here to give you financial advice. You need to take your money to somebody who has like 15 letters behind their name and have a state license. Yeah, you don't get free advice. The long link worked for you. Oh, cool. Let's see if it actually has juice in it left. I might have sold out by now. Could be. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it is, it is. Let's see here. Okay, nope. I still have 2 spots left. So it still works. We are here for the mini skirts. I haven't seen any arrowed here. Tell me how you get so high. And then Caesars is even worse. Use Firefox. If you use Firefox, Jack, you need to email me once you get into the course. I have a special email, Jack. Hopefully you're listening to me. I have a special email. You gotta email me because I need to get you the privacy settings for Firefox, or else the videos won't work on that browser. Futures are great stocks. If I can more buy news. That's why futures are so good, because they go up and they go down all day long. And you make money going down, you make money going up. But anyways, Caesars is even worse. Yeah, if you guys are investing in casino stocks right now, nah, not good. Let's look at Caesars. El Dorado Resort, CZR. This one is like, look at this. Look at Caesars. Oh man, I keep telling you guys, Caesars is effed. They're effed. Look at this, dude. Okay, what you're seeing down here is 2022. All right, look at COVID shutdown. This is COVID shutdown right here. Okay, I'm gonna draw it out on here. Okay, So I'm going to draw this out here so you guys can see how bad Caesar. If you guys buy Caesars, well, have mercy on your soul. Like, you're not paying attention, okay? So right down here, we have shutdown. Okay. Then we have the sale of Caesars. Then we have reopening. And then we have the awakening, I'm going to call it. So here's what happened with Caesar's stock. If is anybody at all interested by this at all? Is this at all? Are you guys interested in my takes on this? I don't know. Say yes in the chat if you're at all interested in this, please. I implore you, please. All right. So here's what happened with Caesars. First, we had the shutdown. Every casino stock did this. Every stock on the NASDAQ did this. This used to be on NASDAQ. This ain't on, well, no, this used to be on S&P 500. This is NASDAQ. So anyways, every casino stock does the same thing. Then we have a sale to El Dorado Resorts, somewhere in there. So El Dorado Resorts promises to rebrand, merge with Caesars, divest a company, a casino, meaning shed a casino. They never do that, by the way. That's a big scam that they pulled on the people in the government. Then we have the reopening. Everything looks great. And then we have the Great Awakening. And here's what happened during this awakening with the stock craters over 2022 into 2023. This is where people realize that El Dorado Resorts has to service an $11 billion debt every year. And so every penny they make goes into servicing a debt. And Caesars is like, here's how El Dorado Resorts operates. El Dorado Resorts comes by and they say, oh, we're going to restructure by cutting jobs. So here's the problem. As El Dorado Resorts is restructuring by cutting jobs, they're cutting down and they're trimming things, they're trimming departments. People start coming into Vegas and saying, Caesars kind of sucks now. They got rid of most of the big player comps, they redid their tiers, and their service is garbage. So the service goes down, the stock goes down. Now the stock is way down. Oh, apparently I'm still drawing somehow. Now the stock is way down here. That's not a good, don't buy Caesars stock. That's terrible. Anyways, I like the term service for paying debt. They're servicing their debt. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. I got one spot left. Thank you to somebody with an email that starts with P. We got one spot left in the course right now. At 45, stop playing basketball because I can't afford the injury. You and me too, brother. I don't play sports. Oh, never. Yeah, okay. That was Mr. B. Mr. B. What about Kalshi? Is that a stock? I don't know. You want me to look at Kalshi? I don't know anything about that stock. I can just look at a chart. Doesn't mean I know anything about it. Kalshi. My internet apparently said, oh, I can't find Kalshi. I can find Kanchi. It's on the Indian stock market. Future job when AI robotics take over is training AI via human internet. Yeah, I agree. Oh, best Bitcoin and how much? There's only one Bitcoin. It's called Bitcoin. Oh, Poly Market. Dude, I don't trust those. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Cosmo. Yeah, let's go to Cosmo. I don't trust those. Poly Market, betting odds. You can game those. Thank you, Eye of the Seer. Appreciate you, brother. We got one spot left. Who's gonna take the last spot? I don't even know. I don't trust those because they're all based on crypto, and if a crypto whale wanted to come over, so like in Vegas, for example, guys, in Vegas, the casinos will refuse bets at the sports books because they'll move the line too much. What's up, Tony Douglas? Tony, you and me got to jump on a new chat, bro. I just haven't had a chance to respond to some emails today. I saw your email about you having problems with buying and selling. So you and me will jump on a FaceTime call. This time, Tony, I need you to be sharing your screen with me, brother. I know it sucks. I know you're not a computer guy, Tony, but I'll have to make sure you share your screen with me so I can get you through properly. Let me make sure my bag is clipped up because I don't want people stealing from me. So, Tony's one of my students and he's having a tech issue that's eating away at his patience. So what I do is I do FaceTime calls with people when they can't figure it out. Tell me. Got these girls over here. Now, okay, well, Asian people, then they have the Asian chips over here. That makes sense. All right, we're gonna go to Cosmo. Why not? I can make a market based off inside info. I know there's nothing they can do. So yeah, that's the problem with those betting markets. You guys like, oh, poly market, this and that and the other. But here's the thing, they're all funded by cryptos. And if it's funded by crypto, it's anonymous. And if it's anonymous, that means that anybody can move the line at any given time or place. So in the Vegas sports book, there's people that bet so big that they can't bet at the sports books. There's players that are gamers, that are gamblers, that are bettors, that if they walk into the sports book, they're not allowed to make a bet. They don't want $100,000 of action on them because they're too good. And they know they're probably the casinos will take that bet. The money line in a casino moves when too many people put a bet on a team, right? Like let's say you're the Vegas Golden Knights, you're heading into Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals and the odds are very much in your favor to win. And everybody starts betting huge on you. They're gonna lower and move the odds around. And on those marketplaces for cryptos, it's anonymous. Anybody can bet any amount of money and move the line, or they can do 1,000 proxy bets or 100,000 proxy bets automatically with a bot and move the line. I just don't trust them. Don't trust them. That's why big gamblers use bookies. Exactly right. But the problem is with these crypto betting markets, there are no bookies. Yeah, so the bookies is some kid sitting in his, bedroom in Bangalore, India, betting for you. You know what I'm saying? Are Mayweather's bets fake? Probably not. I imagine if he were in the modern internet era that we're in, it would be exposed real fast. I got a cord plugged into my phone, so hopefully the gimbal looks halfway decent. Gambling is low IQ. I disagree, Bruce. I agree and I disagree with you, Bruce. On one end, I agree. Pumping money into a slot machine can be considered a low IQ task. On the other side of things, I disagree because going to play poker at a high level requires a great amount of organization. Okay, listen, I'll open up on you. I asked ChatGPT to analyze my last year and a half of talking to it, and I also gave it a transcript of mine from my live stream a few weeks ago. And what it said was that I am good at certain things, and it said that I have a very it's so dumb because it gave me an IQ level and I don't even want to say what that IQ level was. And it didn't give me an IQ test. It just said I score in this percentage on language and being able to weave, not weave like Donald Trump, but because he weaves too much, but trying to link things together, it's a skill, right? So it's a skill trying to do all this stuff, right? And so when you're a poker player, when you're a card counter at a blackjack table, these are not things that you can do if you're a low IQ person, okay? You can't. Poker, you need to keep your composure. You need to have a very high emotional quotient, okay? Your EQ has to be very high. You have to not show your hand. It's difficult, okay? And counting cards in blackjack means that you're tracking multiple things, doing math in your head on the fly. These are not low IQ tasks. My IQ is 138. See, I won't take an IQ test, but yeah, GPT had the nerve to tell me that my IQ is like, for verbal at least, is somewhere like, based on, like I said, I gave it a 3-hour transcript, a few of them, and I said, tell me about my speaking style. And then it shot back like 140 or 160. I'm like, that's bullshit. You're a liar. Shut up. You're just doing that to make me feel better about myself. Oh no, here's all the studies. I'm like, okay, I don't even want to go down this anymore. I'm just a regular person. Poker is very slow paced. Sure it is, Kirk. Do you play it? Do you win at it? I can't. I can't do it. Cannot do it. I can't do it. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. A lot of plebeians use AI for the wrong reasons. People don't know the AI, Imins, Jai, Gemini, etc. are farming. Of course they are. Google actually admitted this, Short Life Hacks. Google admitted this in the past. They said basically if you post anything on the public internet, Google, I think they called it DeepMind back then, is going to farm it, and we are going to be using it to help build our AI. Of course they do. That's why if you ever upload anything to AI, you better damn well make sure that you are not putting in personal information, because you will screw yourself over if you do that. You know, it's like I was watching Rick Beato. If you don't know who Rick Beato is, he's a music guy, and I love him. It's a great channel. But he posted this video, is like, I broke AI with this one question. And then he's doing this victory dance about how he asked the ChatGPT to express a number and say the whole number, and ChatGPT refused to do it. And he's like, look, ChatGPT can't even figure it out. My 8-year-old son can figure it out. I'm like, dude, that's not what it is. What it is that you asked it to recite a number that is literally hundreds of thousands of digits long, and ChatGPT pays money for everything it outputs. So you think you're smart. It's smarter than you because it gives you alternatives to the number. Anyway, a lot of AIs are sycophantic, just as you demonstrated. Yeah, I'm no different than anybody. I'm a 9500 IQ average. That's what average in America is. I'm no different, but it thinks to tell me these things. Anyways, wow, the music just stopped. That's weird. Now it's silence. Silencio. It's kind of nice, isn't it? Isn't it kind of nice? Wow, super nice. Got one spot left. I'm gonna post up the link again, just to annoy you guys. I give you so much good entertainment. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. A garage band from Seattle. Well, it sure beats raising cattle. Yay. They will reopen at 8. Like I said, you can't go to the Wicked Spoon at night. My family is degenerate gamblers, played card games as a kid. Well, that's good. Bam, 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 bam. I wish my phone would charge faster, because this cord is fucking killing me. I feel like it's looking terrible for you. Unexpected Weird Al. Saw Weird Al. One of my buddies from the channel, Aaron5, took me to the show at the Venetian. We sat like 10 rows back. It was freaking bonkers. Weird Al's like 62 years old. He's running laps around everybody else. One left holdout. Sellout streak. I know we're not at sellout tonight. Everybody's like, no. But if I leave the stream up, somebody will probably grab it. And then, you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Go right now and show them the new food court. It's not new. You mean the food hall? Your phone is not going to do it. What was that? Yeah, my favorite buffet minus back in home. I had my R2D2 stage. Oh, nice. I think they finished the new section. Not the last time I was in here, I didn't see anything new. We'll see if there's anything new. Stage 8. What? I didn't see any construction in here last time I was in here. Actually, the food hall's been kind of deadish. It's been weird. I think it's down one level from us anyways. This is like the entertainment level. Is it? Should be, yeah. It's one down from us. Isn't it? I am not sure now. I get lost in here. It's never busy up here. There's just the Chelsea and some shows and stuff like that, but downstairs it'll be busy. Everybody is in. Oh, this is the casino floor, so it's got to be up here. Yep. First time it's worth it. Skill, never lose. What is that? Same place. Charging robot. Yeah, the charging robot was up here. Boulevard Tower, marquee shops and restaurants. Yeah, it's this way. Good stuff. Yeah, actually it's not charging anymore. It's just a robot now. Your course is confirmed at $279.99 Canadian. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Jack. I never know about that exchange rate, brother, man. We talk about the real world too much and then people tune out. This is the robot. It's just a floor cleaning robot. It's automated. Whoa, my man, Mr. S. Thank you for the stream. Mr. S is like an expert in trading and stuff. He was going to invest in the course, and he's like, I'm going to keep it open for somebody else because I'm like way invested in a million things. I'm like, that's super cool. So he's one of the reasons I got one spot left. He did $10 to our PayPal. I love the stock market. Pray people win. I mean, listen, I'm telling you right now, if you won 7 out of 8 times out of 10, 7 to 8 times out of 10, and you knew how to cut your losses out and you didn't stay into your loss for too long, you'd overall win little bits at a time. Everybody thinks they're going to go into trading because, oh, this influencer on YouTube, I bought his course for $2,500. You told me the next week I made $10,000. That's not how it works. It's not realistic. Yeah, they got the robots at Walmart too. Walmart, Home Depot. Yep. They're cleaning robots all over Asia. It makes sense. Michael from Japan in the house. And we have this satanic imagery that it really kind of bothers me in ways that I don't understand fully. It really truly looks freaking satanic. I don't like it. And I'm a Christian. If you look up to the right, I'm upstairs. The skyscraper is cool. You're balling, bro. You're the real deal. That's awesome. You got this weird tribal stuff. I don't pretend to know anything about this. It's weird to talk about real world stuff when people don't have fun. They want to stop it. I don't know what that means. It's surrealism. It's satanic, bro. I'm almost positive that you could find some kind of weird satanic thing on there. Bless the USA. How much is the course? It's a futures course. And what I do is I go in and I drop a video every single day. It shows you the basics of the market and how you can look for, here's what the course looks like. I mean, it's a huge course, right? We got all this stuff in the course, all of these different lessons in here already. And I drop about 20 minutes a day, every single day. And it doesn't show properly on my phone because I suck. And you can see here, this is right back here. Got a lot of coming soons, but I'm the worst. This is not showing the way I want it to. My hands are all full. Anyways, what we do is we show you guys how to look for patterns in the market. Same 3 to 4 things that manifest over and over again. Basic pattern recognition. Show you how you guys can get in and capitalize when it goes up, make money when it goes down, and do it all without investing thousands of your own dollars in it. What's up, man? And it's $199 if you want to gain lifetime access. It'll last forever. I'm going to be adding to it for at least a year straight, if not longer, because I'm a perfectionist and I always think of new things to talk to people about. You get a straight email right to me. I become your support and your teacher, and you guys can go and figure out how the market really works. I did a whole lesson on market structure and how you can know where things are going to go and how you guys don't have to, it's funny because I said in the course, now when your friends tell you that it's gambling, you can kind of wink and nudge and know that it's really not. Because you guys can understand fully how these things work. Nobody knows what's going to actually happen in the market. It's impossible to know, but if you can be right 70 to 80% of the time, which I think you can do some good for your family and pay some bills possibly, you know? So there it is. You don't have to spend thousands. Anyway, this is Naughty Patties, where everything is a sexual innuendo. I was listening to Odelay the other day, yesterday. Yesterday my task was to install a router high up in my house to extend my range for my Verizon gateway. And I listened to Odelay. She's got a cigarette army charm on the lily white cataclaser. Nonsense, but that's new pollution, not Devil's Haircut, by the way. She's alone in the new pollution. The girls are going to Marquee. It's on the other side up here, so there should be a lineup for that by now. Stupid Waldorf always closes the pool. Food court is really busy. You say the food court is really busy. Let's go check it out. It's typically not busy in here. There's usually lots of empty seats. Not busy. When this first opened, it was really busy. Like, it was like you couldn't walk through here. It was wall-to-wall people, arm to arm. But now not so much. There's so many more options for where to go in Vegas, I guess. She's alone in the new pollution. Probably some kind of interior design artist, okay. I'm not going to Resorts World. They don't allow streamers. They don't allow streamers. They don't allow filming at Resorts World. They don't care to get the publicity and the promotion. They think it's a detriment, and that's totally fine. Resorts World is scared of getting more lawsuits. They can't suffer any more lawsuits. They're paranoid about lawsuits. They have been sued so many times, and they're on such a tight leash from the Nevada Gaming Commission right now that it makes total sense that they won't allow anybody in there to film. They don't welcome me, dude. I've been in there before. They swarm me. It's ridiculous. Vegas, yeah, gambling's at all-time highs. I've been telling you guys, Vegas doesn't care about you or your low quality. They call you a low-quality player. That's it. Yeah, Resorts World will 86 you, Stewart says. That's right. Genting is a Malaysian company, but they got resorts all over the world. They got resorts in Australia, Philippines, Malaysia, China, New York City. I think is it Long Island. They got resorts in Vegas, obviously. Yeah, I've been using Sora AI, and I've been doing it differently because I'm generating a lot of stuff with a script in my head, and I'm editing the videos together and stuff like that. Busy on the casino floor at Cosmo, though. That's nice to see. I think the main issue with catering just to the higher end of things is that eventually these people can go anywhere they want, the big players. They don't have to come to Vegas. And when New York starts opening casinos, it's not exactly game over for Vegas, but it'll take a big chunk away from the East Coast players. And don't get me wrong, the East Coast players, one of the most important segments to Vegas is people from the Eastern United States of America, from all that money on the East Coast. And if they don't get those people, they're in trouble. So, you know, like when Circus was set to open, there was an airline air traffic controller strike back in the 1960s, and it was so problematic for Circus not to get the East Coast players in that they had to hire. It was a pilot strike, pardon me, not air traffic control in the 60s. And so Jay Sarno and his company, you know, Circus, they actually hired private jets to fly in people from the East Coast. One of those people that he flew in was Steve Wynn, by the way. And Steve Wynn stayed at a room that Jimmy Hoffa stayed in during the opening of Circus. Or Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace. My gosh, shut my mouth. Caesar's Palace. So Jimmy Hoffa came in and stayed in a room, and Steve Wynn stayed in the room the day later. And they were both flown in for free because of a pilot strike that crippled the airlines back in the 60s, because that was how incredibly important getting East Coast players was back in the day to Vegas. And it still is, mind you. Atlantic City is doing better than Vegas. Their revenues are up 1.7% this year versus Vegas's revenues, which are up slightly less. So AC is doing better on a financial level. AC provides more value. And AC has always had their driving crowds, the casino junkets and stuff that come in from New York and other areas on a bus. So those people could come to Vegas in the past. They're staying more on the East Coast right now. Yeah, buddy, I like having a story time for you guys too. Oh, man. These guys are actually talented, the ones playing the Hispanic music right now. I'll tell you that much. But it's not fair to compare Atlantic City and Vegas. And there's some whales that go to Atlantic City too. And in the wintertime, yeah, nobody goes there. They import palm trees, and I've heard, I don't know if they're still doing it, but back in the day, they used to import palm trees into Atlantic City and put them on the beach on the boardwalk. Oh, his girl's gone. He's usually got a girl drumming. She ain't here today. Oh wow, my camera just got out of focus. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Eli? How you doing, buddy? Atlantic City has youth dance competitions. They do that here too. Yeah, they have lots of kids. They have lots of dance competitions in Vegas. They have billiards tournaments in Vegas. They have lots of things come here. Last 3 times I saw her was herself drumming. Yeah, true. Maybe they're going through divorces too. Well, yeah, seasonal slowdown. There you go. But I mean, you get to look at 1 month. You look at the whole year. How's the whole year been? How's it been in the summer compared to Vegas? Those are numbers that might be interesting to examine in a video. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Hey, hey, hey. I mean, they make their money, man. They're providing value and joy to people, so there's that. So, yeah. Band breakup. Deals in Vegas. Or a week before and a week after F1. Yeah, that's true. Thank you to Mr. B, Mr. F, Mr. or Miss T, Mr. J, Mr. S, Mr. D, Mr. D, Mr. C, and Mr. J. We have 9 out of 10 spots filled on our course today, so thank you so much. You guys are going to be learning how to make money in a bad economy when the market goes up and down every day. Would not be life-changing to you. A lot of people come to Vegas for the drinking. It does look a little empty. I thought they didn't normally be packed. It should be busier, but it's still relatively busy compared to what it has been, which is good to see. You know, everybody likes that. Oh, man. See, she's singing hey, hey, hey. Do. Atlantic City casinos have reported 2.1 billion revenues, which is what? A 2.5 increase. Wow, see, that's pretty good. 2.5% increase. I wonder if they track the overall visitorship as monthly as we do out here. Thank you, Let's Roam. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who became my students tonight. I appreciate the super chat here and there I got, which is cool. Give me some McDonald's after this. Do you guys know who doesn't play fantasy sports? I don't play fantasy sports for money. I don't do that stuff. An increase from nothing is something. Well, I mean, look, everybody's loss is everybody's game. Same in the markets. When you win a trade, that's because you went in the right way. And when you win, somebody else is losing. No, Vegas can't seize on the uptick to sports betting. The problem is sports betting is legal in like 32 states right now. At one point it was just here and everybody had to come here if they wanted to bet on big events. Now you can go to William Hill Sportsbook across the country, or Circa Sports is across the country. You can use BetMGM, you can use the Caesars app in a lot of places. So in the quest to revitalize themselves after COVID-19, they kind of cut their legs out from underneath them for people who would come here for the sports gambling, because they push these sporting apps, they push the betting. Circus got rid of their buffet and they partnered up with William Hill Sportsbook and they put in a sports betting restaurant in there. So now, then we have the Atlantic City case going to the Supreme Court of the United States of America, and the Supreme Court said it's states' rights whether or not gambling is legal. So 32 states have done it. They run it as a type of a lottery, so they make revenues off of it to help the state, help the social programs. Now, why would you come to Vegas to bet on stuff? Yeah. So, you know, gotta be careful what you wish for.
Nice hit, dude. Don't hit it on.
I mean, sports betting, sometimes people sports bet in the middle of the game. You can make bets in the middle of the game. Who's going to hit a home run next? Which team will do this? Which will do that? You know what I'm saying? I think Circus is a great value proposition. You know? It's cheap, it's got a good steakhouse. They still have machines that spit out actual US quarters. I'm going around because I don't want to walk across the street. My signal dies across the street. But you're not listening to me, Neo. You're looking at the girl in the red dress. By the way, I don't want to get into legal problems, so let's not show her face. She's doing her thing. This girl right here is one of those. Yep, that girl right there is on the job right now. Allegedly, so I don't get sued. No, Bellagio's not going out of business. Are you crazy? Look how many people are in here. And she just disappears into the crowd, texting her phone and looking at a business card that she has. See how that goes? Yeah, I use a Matrix reference. Were you listening to me, Neo, or were you looking at the girl with the red dress? It doesn't matter. Security doesn't do anything. They don't do anything about it. I don't know why. Vice Metro is all over it, but security won't do anything about it. Maybe they're worried about, I don't know, offending the patrons. But the girl's going to be hit up by a gentleman, and then they're going to have a discussion, and then you'll see her walk away with somebody. Unless she's going to a job, which you can see she's not going to a nightclub right now. She's that way. She's going that way. She's not going to a nightclub. She's going to the guest elevators. You know, she's not going to Mayfair, dinner supper club. She's wearing a $2,000 dress, and she's got a $4,000 bag. And the sad part is that's probably all the money she gets. Somebody controls her money. Somebody controls her life. She has a very bad relationship with somebody who has brainwashed her that she has no value and that he is looking out for her when he is not. And I know this because I have a friend who works for Hookers for Jesus, and I've had lots of long conversations about that life because she was that life for like 18 years. So she'll go up to the room and she'll do a little dance for $70 or whatever the card says, and then she'll negotiate. So. I don't know what she costs, bro. A few grand maybe, I don't know. But her soul is eternal and it doesn't have a price, which is why it's so sad. It's getting late. Long stream. How did I go 3 hours and 20 minutes? This is good. It makes... It is a good profession? No, it is a deadly profession. There's a deadly profession. Girls go missing. They get sold. You know? They go out of state. They end up on a cruise ship being used like property by very wealthy people. It is not a good profession. It is a death sentence. You know, there's a story that we had on our Patreon with Annie, with Hookers for Jesus, about a friend of hers who had a curling iron for her hair jammed in her private parts because her John got mad at her. So he decided to ruin her for everybody because she wouldn't comply with him because she didn't want to go out to work. Okay, good profession. Super good profession. Not really, but everybody, they'll just legalize it. Oh, that sure got rid of the drug dealers in Portland, in Oregon, when they basically decriminalized all drugs, but recently recriminalized them. Yeah. It's not a good idea. So, anyway. That's the real world in Vegas. Sorry I'm not a Hey Guys channel. Hey guys! My camera's so funky right now. There you go. No, I don't touch upon drugs on my channel, bro. I don't agree with drugs. I'm a drug-free guy. And there's some things like YouTube you can't talk about on YouTube. Cannabis, drugs, you can't really talk about that stuff without getting in adults only and getting them on you. And I'd just rather keep my YouTube channel. 47, is that like Trump? 47, 47, 47? Is that what that is? A Trump thing? Are vloggers Norma and Ruby sellouts? Why would they be sellouts? They provide their thing. It's different than my thing. They make $500,000 a year probably doing their YouTube channels. I can't prove it. But just knowing what their AdSense revenue is, and if they have sponsorship deals, plus they have different memberships and stuff like that, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with making $500,000 off of something that a lot of people will aspire to do but never be able to crack. And they work incredibly hard at it for a very long time, just so you know. The drugs on the street bring... Oh, they pander? I mean, I can't remember what that's called. It's called chasing the audience. So when you chase the audience, you say whatever the audience wants you to say. So if you, like, for example, right? If you're like, let's say you're a conservative political channel and everybody hated Donald Trump back in 2015, then everybody loved him. So you change your opinion and you go with whatever you think the crowd wants to hear. Well, that just makes you a sellout. I don't know that they're sellouts. I don't watch their content. I think they're two young ladies who are really hardworking and put a lot into their craft, and they built a loyal following to them. And I think it's very, commendable what they've done. And I think if you got a problem with that, you're probably just a jelly hater, and you got to get that. Don't be so jelly, bro. I know jelly, right? It's a young person's term. Don't be so jelly, bro. Oh, now there are plenty of things that smell worse than skunk. You need to get out more. Oh yeah, the pot? Yeah, I agree. Nothing wrong with the smell of weed, I guess. I'm gonna probably lose my audio for a minute. There you go. And it's back. My audio goes out and in. We're gonna get the Trump healthcare plan. Trump RX, is that like a pharmacy? You won't believe it. We got the Trump plan. All your pills are less expensive. High quality. I don't know. Still experimenting with tech. Newsom making healthcare is affordable in California. That's right. It's free for everybody. Free for everybody. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we got here. So yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you to everybody who did get in on my course. It's going good. I'm going to get out of here soon enough. 1000%. My Trump voice. The Trump voice is terrible. You know. You got to be like, all right, everybody. We're sitting here at Caesar's Palace. We're at Caesar's. It's beautiful. Caesar's used to live here. I know this. You know, got the best drinks. It's the Daiquiri Bar. Best drinks you ever had. Go get them. Only $17 for a Bud Light. Bud Light, you remember Dylan, whatever he was doing, tucked it in, pretended to be a woman. We don't allow that anymore. That's done. So no more of that woke. Hurts my voice. I'm tired, man. Anyways, yeah, so if you guys don't know, we very nearly sold out. So if you guys want to get in on, if you guys want to know, I'm going to do one more 1-minute pitch, see if somebody else wants to do it. But here's the deal. Put it on the screen if you can scan the QR code if you guys want to take advantage of it. Or go to 1kaday.diy. Here's the deal. I've been trading the markets for a few years. Here's what I do to make extra money and pay the bills, okay? I get up every morning, I see the markets, I see the same things that happen over and over again, and I just click a button, and I make money if it's going up, and I make money if it's going down. And when I first started doing day trading, somebody scammed me into it. They told me within 30 days I'd be making $10,000 a month. It's not true. And I created my own course so I cannot be bought by these casinos. And so I don't have to push weird things like Skillshare on you or NordVPN. Now everybody's doing Ground News and Incogni, and I don't want to do third-party sponsorships. I want to do my own thing. So I developed my own course, so I'll call 1kaday.diy. Let me ask you guys this. If you guys could go in like one of my students right here, and you guys could make an extra $1,000 in about 20 minutes, if you could learn that skill, would that be life-changing for you? And if you could do it without investing thousands of your own dollars, if you could do it just by knowing, like he knew, where to click the button because it went underneath a line and when to get out because there were some numbers on the bottom, and if you could do it from the comfort of your own home, would that be life-changing for you? And if that's the case, yes, go to 1kaday.diy. Course is on there. You can scan the QR code. It'll work on your phone if you're watching on TV. Type in LS9. I got one spot left. I'll give you the entire course for 90% off. We only do these 10 at a time when we do our videos. So it's an opportunity for you guys. This guy's really loud. He does officially work here. So if you guys want to support us, that's how we support our channel, how we make content full time, how we keep the videos completely free. Go ahead and take advantage of it. You'll know more than your friends, and you guys will understand how the market works and how you can make money going down when it goes down because Donald Trump says something. I don't like China. It's terrible. It's a terrible place. I'm gonna fly out Trump planes over China. And then the market goes down. And then he's like, I was wrong. Chinese great. I had a fortune cookie. It said I had a beautiful smile. Market goes up. Then you guys can make money either way. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. These chairs are killing me. He's just doing his job. God bless him. And all right, thank you to Mr. J. Mr. J got in the course. If you guys didn't get in the course, you can still scan the QR code. It won't work. You can't use LS9 because Mr. J just got us sold out. If you guys want to get in the course, send me an email. Maybe I can see what we can do. But I'll be doing it tomorrow night as well. If you guys want to get a code tomorrow night, I'll probably have 10 more. I do a good impression. I'm really trying to figure out the impressions. What should I talk about if I were Donald Trump? What would I talk about? You got to say the same words over and over again. And then you got to use your hands a lot. You know, you got to use your hands. I know, right? Have you heard about the course? It's a great course. You go in, you make money, you click a button, it goes up. Because I said you should. You think he's insider trading? Justin Trudeau, I don't do a Justin Trudeau. He's banging Katy Perry. So say what you will about Justin Trudeau. He's slamming Katy Perry. He's getting Russell Brand's sloppy ninths. Stable genius. Let me tell you about this guy in Vegas, not leaving Las Vegas. I'm dying. Oh, I can't even. It's fun. Life is fun. Life is good. Yeah, he's having sex with Russell Brand, Orlando Bloom. Let me tell you about Justin. He's hitting that Katy Perry. She lost her show in Vegas. Nobody liked her. They said, you're washed up. You're terrible. And Justin said, I'll take some of that. Katy Perry is one of my guilty. It's one of my guilty pleasures for music. I'm telling you, I like Katy Perry songs. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll come out tomorrow night. You gotta do the hands. Gotta talk like this. Talk like this. I love Donald Trump, man. I'm a Trump guy, but he's a character, man, and he's great. Trump will love. I mean, look, man, I'm just glad that crime is going down in a lot of places, man. You guys seen these videos on TikTok and stuff out of Memphis? And people in Memphis are like happy. They're like, dude, I can take my family to the store for the first time without hearing gunshots. Like they're telling you that everybody's upset that Trump is rolling out troops in these cities that are incredibly dangerous. Memphis, Tennessee is one of the most horribly dangerous places in North America. And it's like people are like, I can bring my kids, I can take my kids out to the park. That's awesome. Like they finally have their life back and they're thanking the guy. And they're not the people you think would support Donald Trump. They're black folks and Hispanic folks that are thanking the guy for making their city safer. So thank God we don't have that problem in Vegas. Vegas is not terrible in terms of crime. Like there's only a few places I wouldn't go, like maybe East Twain Avenue at night. But you know, for those people that get their life back, that's good. That's good. Our union hall is out of workers. They keep trying to get us retirees. Unions pay good, man. I'm surprised that there's no people working in the unions. That blows me away. So you got to support the guy for the next few years or else the economy fails and you probably get failed in it. So even though you might hate the guy, you shouldn't vote for him to fail. Memphis is a danger zone because Elon built a Colossus Center for Grok AI. No. Memphis has been a bad city for decades, bro. I mean, if Elon's building infrastructure at a data center, that can only create high-paying jobs, Jack. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a problem with the data center, Jack. I love you to death. I don't know if you're right or wrong, but yeah, Memphis has been bad for decades, bro. You know, Memphis has been bad for decades. And it was way before AI was a thing. Memphis was a deadly city with lots of crime and lots of organized gangs and lots of territorial gang warfare, man. So yeah, but oh yeah, from 36 gas generators, that's terrible, bro. Yeah, AI is gonna destroy the world. I'm having fun making AI shorts. I made some AI. You guys can't probably see this, but I'll play you this one. I'm not posting this anywhere, but here. Do you guys want to see 2 AI shorts that I did? Here, well, here's one. See if I can, it'll play through my stupid speaker. Hold on. So, and do you guys want to see 2 AI shorts that I did that I'm not sharing anywhere else on my stream before I go? I'll show you 2. Say yes in the chats. Oops, that's from my course. I didn't mean to put that up there. So you want to see 2 AI shorts that I did. I'm abusing the shit out of Sora. I love it. It's my new fun thing. Here's one. So does anybody remember when you go to the movies back in the day, back in the 70s or the 80s, but they had the dancing foods? Dancing foods. So here's one that I did on dancing foods. Let me see if I can make it full size. Oops. Here it is, full size, okay?
Step on up and tap your toes. It's snack time at the show. Popcorn poppin', sizzling dog, fizzy drink to make you jump. Huh? Wait.
I thought that was clever. They're all dancing, telling you to the lobby, and then somebody comes to eat them. Okay, here's another one that I did that is very specifically me, okay? So here's another one that I did, and I'll play this one for you guys.
You're doing this. Stop it. Please help.
We're just going to add a little bit of blue right here. It's going to be nice.
I can't move. Please.
Nothing to worry about. Just a happy little face.
Somebody help me. Why are you doing this? Stop it.
One more time.
You're doing this. Stop it. Please help.
We're just going to add a little bit of blue right here. It's going to be nice.
I can't move. Please.
Nothing to worry about. Just a happy little face.
Somebody help me. Why are you doing this? Stop it.
And I can't flood my YouTube Shorts shelf with too much stuff, so I was just like, I'll show those here, and you know, you guys will get a little extra benefit. That guy was Bob Ross. Yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, if you guys want to get on the course, you don't have to wait for a code, send me an email. I love you guys to death for watching, liking, sharing. We'll be out tomorrow exploring the strip again, talking about all sorts of stuff that don't even belong on a Vegas live stream. But if you like me, subscribe to me, click the button, and we'll talk to you guys later. And you're the best part of my day. I gotta go before I miss my chance to get my Mac food. 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? I'm probably gonna have to do Burger King because I won't get there by 11. So I'll have to do Burger King plus DoorDash. Burger King night tonight. All right, 3, 2, 1. How about the one on the scooter? That one's already on my YouTube Shorts, so I can't get that one loaded into here, but you can go watch the YouTube Shorts one. That took me 2 days to make. An AI film I made, 1 minute long, took me 2 days to make. All right, love you guys. 3, 2, 1, and click.